Concert Crew Podcast, we back again.
Yes.
You need to know it.
Today,
Here-
the purple tape, man. Only built for Cuban Linx, man.
A classic.
30-year anniversary. 30 years.
30-year
Raekwon.
anniversary classic.
Of Raekwon's debut album released on August the 1st, 1995.
Damn.
Only built for Cuban Linx, man. Raekwon's debut album, August the 1st, 1995. So
No,
let's-
this motherfucker real. We did it 25 and now we doing 30.
30, that's crazy.
It's that kind of album.
Man. That's crazy.
It warrants that kind
so
of
we gotta
attention.
take it up another notch, man. When we did the first one, we ain't even had no video for that yet, man. So then we
didn't count.
upgraded everything, man.
Yeah.
Man. So let's go back in time, man. Right when this album dropped, like what was you doing in life in around August of 1995?
2 years out of high school.
Wow.
Just finding myself.
Wow.
Good time. It was a good time, man. I just started to really take trips and explore different shit, man. So this was a good time, man. This was the soundtrack to that. I was really starting to fuck around with like Myrtle Beach type look.
Okay.
So yeah, it was a good time, man. Free, young and free, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You said you were 2 years out of high school. I was about to go to high school. It was the summer before I was on the 9th grade, man, at G High, man. I was ready to go to high school, man. So I was ready to start my high school journey. I was ready to start my high school journey at Glasgow High School, man. So I was going from middle school and about to start high school, man. 9th grade, I was gearing up for the next level of independence of high school, man, which is a whole different ball game compared to middle school. So I was, starting a new journey.
Damn.
Yes,
well, for me in 1995, I was 10 years old.
Wow.
Running around playing basketball,
Wow.
playing Sega.
Wow.
Definitely wasn't thinking about hip hop. 10. Yeah. I'm 40.
It's safe to say you didn't hear this when you was 10.
Definitely did not hear this when I was 10.
10. Wow.
What about you, freaks?
Well, me, I was already in high school or whatever the case may be, and probably my freshman year, sophomore year, probably freshman, and this joint was just. And to be quite honest with you, I'll be a liar to say that when it dropped, I was on it because I wasn't. And actually, I got turned on like this when I really started floating up top a little bit to the Phoenix, and that was Doc and Musk crib, Miss Vet, the hangout.
Shout out to the Phoenix.
Shout out to the
If
Phoenix.
you know, you know.
And two people that I know for a fact that always played this album was Murdoch and Kevis, Nino. And they used to, and Nino was on it real heavy, and Merc was on it too. And that's when Joker started wearing the Wallies and all that. It was crazy. So me catching it and then really like catching it a little bit later than when all of them caught it. It was like amusing to me because like my life was starting to tread in this direction of what this album
Is that
really
a good
stood
thing or
for.
a bad thing?
It was a good thing for the money. Shit. I started hustling real hard around this time because I'm getting introduced to Up Top, and you already know what Up Top was. Up Top was a different animal than down bottom. So
Absolutely.
And you had the guys that was a little older than me, and me coming up under them, but not too far away from them. I grasped everything that was being dished out at the time, and this joint was it. Right. Like once I really got on it, because I ain't gonna say, when this shit dropped, I was on it. No, I was not. I was not on this shit to probably like 3-4 months later. But when I got on it, it was over. And that's real rap. That's what I got for it. Real rap.
All right, so this was a great time in hip hop in 1995.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the landscape of hip hop in '95 around the time that this album came out. Like, who was moving at this time?
We had just got Mobb Deep.
Just got Mobb Deep.
4 months earlier. 4 months earlier.
Yeah,
we just got Mobb Deep.
Yep.
Check out their 30th anniversary.
Same label too.
And that's
same label.
And that's something.
Dropped 2 classics.
Classics.
And that was something that I was on at the time this came out because that Mob turned me out.
Yeah.
Like Prodigy, man, was different, man. Like as much as we, you know what I'm saying, like around this time, and then 95, that was that was a year a whole lot was going on.
Yeah.
Well, before we even get to 95, you got to go back to 94. You know, you got Illmatic that dropped in 1994.
Yeah, Ready to
You got
Die.
Biggie, Ready to Die that
Me
dropped
Against
in
the World.
1994. Me Against the World dropped in 95, the same year as this.
Yeah, but in the 90s, come on, you know the bootleg. You know how shit was. And he got locked up. That shit was out.
Yeah, no, Me Against the World was big in 95.
Me Against the World was
It was big. You know, Wu-Tang is, as a whole group, is still, Method Man came out solo. ODB came out solo at this time. You know, LL is doing this thing. Dr. Dre and Snoop is still,
Relevant.
still killing
Relevant,
it
killing
from
it.
Chronic. You know, Doggy Style had a crazy
Absolutely.
run, so
That was
still moving.
That
crazy.
was moving heavy.
I think with this one, man, because it's well known that I kind of like dropped the ball. I missed it. I missed the original Wu wave, like the original Wu-Tang album wave. I was late to the party on that one.
Yeah.
Why'd you miss it?
I just didn't. I wasn't feeling it, man. It was too noisy, man, and these niggas jumping around, karate shit. I was like, man, this shit is too noisy. It was just a bunch of noise to me, man. Yeah, 25 niggas rapping. I didn't know none of them, so it was like, nah, I can't fuck. But then, the second single, it was like, okay, all right.
And then you went back.
And
I actually
then
hear that a lot.
back.
And that's
lot
what
of
I
people
did.
say
'Cause
that,
I actually went back.
Yeah.
Besides the hit songs or whatever that was coming from the Wu, once I really like got on to this and was listening to this real heavy, I went back to that Wu. And then when I went back to it, I was like, okay, but this is it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real.
Missing that made me pay attention to everything else that was coming, because it was like I didn't want that feeling again of being late to the party.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So then, when Mob dropped and Ray was on that, on the Eye for an Eye, I said, oh, okay. That album holds a special place in everybody's heart. So it's like,
absolutely.
man,
Yeah,
that's
two songs too.
that's a banger. So I'm like, this motherfucker right here. Okay, all right. So that really made me anticipate this even that much more.
All right, well, it was still, there was a lot of music. You got, even on the West Coast still, you got Dog Pound that came out in 1995.
That was big.
Yeah.
Think about how big Dog Pound was coming off of,
Doggy
Snoop.
Style.
That's big.
Yeah.
That was huge.
And then you got Warren G is moving in 1995. Warren G is moving heavy.
His album wasn't as strong as
I was
Dog
never a
Pound's
fan.
or
Never a fan.
Doggy
I
Style.
wasn't big on Dog Pound album, but I can't knock their movement. They was
that happened. That happened.
They was
Yeah,
good.
that happened.
They
So
was
I ain't gonna
moving.
ignore
And
that.
Warren G, and I can't knock Warren G because
Warren G
outside
did
of
his thing.
his album not being one of my favorites, he held
Def Jam
top
Yeah.
strong rank
Yeah.
for that West Coast sound.
Yeah,
You
no,
know
but
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
he said Def Jam said Warren G saved him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Def Jam
Absolutely.
said
That
that.
song was
About that,
big.
though. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
That
crazy.
single,
He had a monster
that single was multi-platinum.
Yeah. Monster hit,
Yeah,
man.
that was one of them
That's
hits.
still a hit.
Yeah.
Still a hit.
That's still a
yeah.
hit today.
I mean, you got Ice Cube is still doing this thing out there.
My man Coolio.
Cool. Wow.
Coolio, he had some hits.
Wow.
Oh,
That may sound funny, but
He
it's
was
not.
popular.
yeah,
He was
ain't
popular.
funny, man.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Coolio was a
Yes,
force.
he
man.
was.
I mean,
Yes, he was.
Rest in peace, Coolio.
Rest in
Yeah,
peace to
nah,
Coolio.
Coolio was doing his thing, man. You got in the South, you got Outkast doing
Yeah,
that
they
thing,
came out in
man.
94.
You got Scarface, man, doing his thing out there.
Scarface never stopped.
doing his thing. Goody Mob is moving out there.
Word.
Never was a Goody Mob fan, but that's
They had that single was big though.
Yeah, it was.
I wasn't big on Goody Mob, but I can't not.
You don't like CeeLo?
They was moving.
He was okay.
They was moving.
He was okay.
I like
I wasn't-
CeeLo, but I was. I like CeeLo, but he killed that Outkast drink.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell
Get
me
up,
about
get
that
out, do
cast.
something.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me nothing about that
He
cast.
killed
though.
that joint.
Definitely.
My God.
You got Redman out there doing his thing. You got Busta Rhymes about to start his run. He doing a lot of features at this time.
Yeah.
You got Jay-Z gearing up with singles to begin his Reasonable Doubt rollout. You got KRS-One still out there repping.
Yeah.
You got Jizza starting his solo movement as far as
Sophomore.
Oh, sophomore, you right. I missed the beginning.
Words of the Genius was his first album.
That's a big point of contention.
I missed
that's
that.
One of the Mob Deep. That's one of the Mob Deep things.
I missed that way. Out in the Midwest, you got Bone Thugs and Harmony out there moving at this time.
One of the biggest hip hop acts ever.
New York, you still got AZ, doing this thing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
AZ dropped it later this
year. Die.
You got Smith and Wesson, and the whole boot camp clip. They dropped the album, but you got OGC the whole boot camp clip, and you got that Koji Rap 456. That was my joint too, man. That dropped this year,
Shout
man.
out to G-Rap.
So it was a lot of hip hop music, man, out at the time, man. A lot going on. Where would y'all say Ray was at the point before this album dropped? Where would you say Ray was at in his career?
I'm gonna say he was in that hodgepodge of Wu-Tang where everybody was starting to, they wanted to now, that wave was over, that group wave, and now he's trying to establish himself because he had a couple standout features before that. You know what I mean? Before his album dropped, he had a couple features, so it kind of heightened the moment for you waiting for Ray.
Right.
Yeah,
because they all blended together. There's a couple standouts, but they all blended together outside of Meth and ODB.
And due to the documentary that we saw, this was all the rollout for the Wu. Right. They already had this plan. They already knew that Ray was dropping first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or
he didn't drop first.
Well, after OD.
He dropped third.
Yeah. It was the Wu and then ODB, right?
Meth, ODB, and then
Ray.
Then Ray.
He fell between ODB and the Jizza. Jizza came after him.
Yeah. But they knew that. They knew what this album was, man. It was movie cinema, man. So many words,
that's
man.
That's an appropriate word.
Movie cinema for the of the hip hop world, man. Because this album was it. It was really it.
But you know what? This album is like Wu-Tang street side.
100%.
You know what I think?
It's like talking drugs and bricks and all that stuff. This is Raekwon.
It's one of the chambers.
Yeah.
But most important, this is what I call it. I call this album the smelling salt of the Wu, because once you heard this album, it opened you up for everything else that the Wu had to bring. Yeah. And this was the smelling salt, man. For real,
this sounds totally different than all the other albums.
This wasn't just lyrical. This was stylistic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you had the Wu album, which was 100%. Lyrical, artistic. Then you had ODB, Left Field. This shit, you had Meth, who they all refer to as
and this was a strong introduction to Ghostface.
This was stylistically just so different, man.
With the samples, the skits.
Yeah, this wasn't the lyrical miracle. This was super
well
swaggy.
choreographed.
Yeah, this was super swaggy. But also, street level swaggy.
But also, I feel like Ray has something to prove because I feel like he was still he still because I feel like Meth was a standout star after the Wu album. I feel like ODB was a star. And if you really look back at 36 Chambers at that time, Inspector Deck established itself as one of them at this time. Inspector Deck was the go-to guy lyrically to me of the group. Raekwon, him being on Cream, that single that was with Inspector Deck, that was a big deal. And then he did the Mobb Deep feature, and he was moving around. But I still feel like he was still trying.
He was in that suit.
He was still trying to find himself as a solo artist.
Yeah.
I mean, they did have the Can It Be All So Simple from the Wu-Tang album, that version. So that was a nice little thing. But I still feel like he was still trying to find himself, his own voice within the Wu.
He had a song with Meth on his album. Chef versus Meth. Yeah, so that was a standout single. A lot of people like that too.
So they were setting them up. Yeah. They were setting them up. But I still feel like he was still trying put
people didn't know exactly who Raekwon was.
Right. Hard to stand out in a group of 9 niggas, man. That's hard.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. But yo, man, also, man, you gotta realize, man, that this was also the introduction to Ghost.
Yeah.
Really.
Right. Yeah.
He really opened this lane up, yo, I'm bringing my brother on it. We gonna get you. This gonna be his motherfucking
coming out party.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even just my brother, but 2 niggas that was originally beefing. Think about that.
Yeah.
You would never, if they didn't tell you that, you would never know
Never would have knew.
But the cohesion between them two, it's like, damn, these 2 niggas is from different hoods beefing, like serious beef.
Yeah.
And to create this, insane.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So, would y'all say this album was highly anticipated when they said it was going to drop? Raekwon's solo album?
I wouldn't be able to tell you that, Carl.
No.
I told you how I met it.
I'm asking you, Phil. Like,
I'm gonna say no on a grander scale. But for me, it was. I was waiting for this. But on a grander scale, no, because of the things that you mentioned. It's like niggas didn't know. Niggas knew Raekwon could rap, but in that particular super Wu-Tang Clan, it's like trying to find the S's in the alphabet soup. It's like it don't really matter, because you got Meth that came out and blazed it and did his own thing. Then ODB did his thing. It's like they were stars.
Yeah.
So to think that you're getting another, and to his credit, he's not a star in their vein.
He's not a superstar.
Right. He's a star though in terms of his talent and what he did.
I feel what you're saying.
He's not ODB. He's not Meth. But damn, I mean,
not loud. He's not sex symbol. You know what I'm saying? He's
none of them.
Neither one of them niggas. And no disrespect to OD. Neither one of them guys' albums is better than Ray's.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not in no way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
We didn't know that at the time, though. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
See, the problem with Raekwon, he didn't have like enough material to really get hyped for his album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think this came at a perfect time when this was, all right, you up next to bat. And he hit a grand slam.
Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
I mean, he hit that motherfucker out though.
And I think they knew that.
Yeah.
I think they knew that overall, because like it just seemed like a lot was put into this album and they delivered. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So this was one of them joints, man. It was the it.
Yeah, I agree. All right. So we got Raekwon. We got the title and the cover. It's interesting, man. This is kind of a whole different thing in hip hop. So you got it's starring Raekwon, guest starring Ghostface Killer. I don't think I ever seen this in hip hop.
Nah, not at all.
Hey, I told you that.
So you got a star and a co-star. So it's like a joint album, but it's not. It's like it's Raekwon as the star, but it's actually saying guest star, not like a rapper that got his crew on the cover. Like he said, no, this is my co-star. Like he with.
That's wild.
This
is my first album. This is my first
album,
and they leaving no doubt. This is a player right here.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a player.
This is my first album, but I'm including my man. Like this is
So it's like both of our albums.
Yeah, they're like both of our albums.
It's the only way.
And the crazy part is Ghostface is not even signed to Loud. He's on Sony Records at the time.
That's a fact.
All
Razor
these features,
Sharp.
Razor Sharp.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's how selfless they was. Think about that though. My first album, I'm gonna give equal shine to my man.
Yo, this album was so filled with Wu-Tang members. If you close your eyes, you would just say like, this is a Wu-Tang Clan album.
A Wu album.
Yes.
And it actually spoiled me for the future, because when I didn't get this, it's like, man, like where the team at? Where the team at?
You got so used to it. It was like, damn.
Because albums like this. But interestingly enough, the title of this was originally supposed to be Wu Gambino's.
That got shut down.
But Steve Rifkin's dad actually called his mob friends and said, hey man, my son's artist is thinking about titling his album Wu Gambino. They said no. We not doing that. Yeah. So Steve Rifkin passed the word down to Raekwon. Raekwon was like, nah, we ain't messing with that.
He was originally he was defiant though. Like, what you mean? No.
Yeah.
Yo, no.
No, we ain't doing that.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Okay. But ironically enough, they were okay with a single.
Yeah.
Being titled Wu Gambino.
Not the album, though.
Nah.
And just a little more insight about the title that they ended up going with. The album's title serves as a warning of its musical potency to those not prepared for the uncut raw contained within. Although the original title was actually supposed to be only built for Cuban Linx niggas. Yeah. That's why the ... is there. The idea was eventually dismissed in favor of a more market-friendly one. Ghostface later said, we already had the title the chain we used to rock back in the days was Cuban Linx.
Yep.
So Ray came up with the theory like a Cuban link is one of the roughest chains to break. Yeah. So we only built for Cuban Linx. Real niggas, strong niggas. That's what they came up with the concept. The album is commonly referred to as the purple tape, though, because the original cassette plastic was entirely purple, and Raekwon marked the tape distinctly as a reference to drug dealers' method of tagging their product to distinguish it from the others.
Absolutely.
Ray said, I wanted to portray an image that if I was selling crack or dimes in the street, you would recognize these dimes or any other.
His packaging to be different.
Red top, blue tops.
That was the way to separate yourself from everybody else, especially if you had some fire. If you had some fire, nigga, you put it in it. You know, back then it was the caps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Around this time, man.
The red, the blue tops and the red and white
Yeah.
top. The funny thing was that his original thought was to have the album, the tape green, which was his favorite color.
Yeah.
But the company didn't have the green available, so they gave him 4 templates, and he went with the purple because it represented the royalty. Yeah. But he wanted green because green is his favorite color with army fatigue, so on and so forth. Because he said that represented a rougher, you know what I mean? Because could you think the green tape? It don't sound right.
It's crazy.
It don't sound the same right now, but eventually we'd have got it together.
Maybe. It's crazy though because this is universally known as like the purple tape,
right?
And the cover of the CD and the vinyl was like not
red
purple
and
at all.
And
it's
he
like
started
red and yellow.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And then he started the trend too, because who came with a color tape after this? That's
I know who had a yellow tape. Somebody had a yellow tape.
I'm talking about the very next tape that came out that was color. It's trivia, man. Hip hop trivia, man. Don't let me get y'all like this.
Who's that, man? Somebody had a yellow tape.
Illegal, man. Illegal.
Redman had a red tape.
Nah, Illegal had the red tape. Illegal had the red tape.
Redman's first tape was red.
Illegal had the red tape before that. The group Illegal. Look it up, baby. That's what Sean doing. Illegal had the joint.
Nah, I'm not looking it up.
Okay, all right.
There was a red tape. There was a yellow tape. But I digress, man.
The red tape. Okay, well, the purple tape. Only built for Cuban Linx, commonly referred to, like we said, as the purple tape, is the debut studio album by Raekwon, released on August 1st, 1995 by Loud Records and RCA Records. The album was composed to play like a movie, with Raekwon as the star, Ghostface as the co-star, and RZA as the director. Only Built for Cuban Linx was produced entirely by the RZA in his basement in New York City. The album features guest appearances by most of the Wu-Tang members. All of them rap on there, except for ODB don't rap, but he got like a singing part on there. But and then Nas and Blue Raspberry. Raekwon explained, I grew up in the street, so I talked about the shit I knew and saw. We did the hustling thing. We did the crime thing. We did all the things that made us feel like mobsters and mafiosos in some way. Ray also said, ghosting me, especially at that time, had this identical twin effect on each other. We would joke about the same things and laugh at the same shit. We were into the same clothes and shit. We were like the EPMD of the crew. That's heavy.
That's
RZA said, Ray and Ghost together, those two right there were notorious kids from 2 different projects. Cuban Linx was an opportunity for Ray and Ghost to give the street side. When we did it, I said, yo, it's going to be a very dangerous album. It's going to change the game. We're going to invite those demons, every negative stereotype, and deal with them. It's like the shit was lived. A lot of it was lived or experienced in one form or another. It's so natural, it don't feel like songs. It was a chance to show the world not only how New York lived, but also how Shaolin preserved New York. An older generation was leaving and getting older. We're from the crack generation, that real gritty, rough project shit. We was on the corners at 15, 16, doing shit you couldn't imagine.
Talk to him.
That was the lead up to this album.
I had a pack before 15 for sure.
Listen,
I know for a fact I had a pack before 15.
This is why this album resonated so much, because of the soundscape, even in the skits, how they talking to each other.
Yeah.
That's how we talk to each other on the block.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
this was it.
The backdrop of this album, man, and their skits. You just on the block with your man, and that's how y'all talk. That's how you in the crib with your man and the crew. That's how y'all got down. Like that. That was just this album felt real close to you. Loved it, man. I just it hit home.
This album was like so street, but it's a little bit of kung fu, like chops and kicks and shit, just a little bit, but it's more street than it is kung fu. Like Wu-Tang.
Yeah, it was. They blended. They took that original wave and movement of the kung fu, which is their lore, but they blended so much pop culture into
Scarface
it in terms of the movies and the comics.
Mafioso.
The mafia. They blended that shit so perfectly. Because as kids, you know what I mean, when you 21, 22 at the time, 23, that's what you into. You all of that is like a perfect soup together. It's like
they wasn't going off what they was on. Because if you go to the art inside, they in there cooking crack. Real crack though. It's like this real motherfucking footage. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is in the kitchen, in the lab. You know what I'm saying? And that was just one of the things that, that this album was like represented. This was the lab. They was in the lab on this, and this joint came out like hard rock solid, man. Dropping pop.
Nigga in the living room watching an action flick or a
absolutely
movie or some shit. Niggas drinking.
It was just too real.
Yeah,
it was too real, man. Everything from the start, from the start to the end, it was just like you felt it.
Yeah.
And then once you went into their world, like their dialogue, and then you really getting familiar on what they talking about, what they saying, they really popping the same shit.
The
dialogue, you know what I'm
saying? They push. It's like, remember we the episode with the Mobb Deep, the Dun language.
Yeah.
They really translated that
whole
shit into like, man, it was just
my baby Nino used to always think he had everything down to a T too, didn't he? He knew everything.
All right, let's get into the album, man. Y'all said all this, we ain't even talk about the album yet. Let's get into these songs, man.
We
got to get into the aura of the album, man. That's the aura of the album.
We want them to go back and listen to 25 too. Taz, my baby Taz was here too.
Absolutely, man.
Absolutely. So go back and listen to that and just this is with the visual.
And that was one of his favorite albums too.
Absolutely,
of all time. He said
not a hard album to like.
This is his top 5, man. Absolutely. But we're gonna get into this track number 1, "Striving for Perfection," featuring Ghostface, man.
I think it's a good way to start the album.
Man.
Yeah, just the intro. Yeah. I thought it was kind of like the warning shot, which is what you need on the album, an introductory album. You need that warning shot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For me, this is like that. All right, this is my last time doing this. The last big hit, the last big score.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean? I can't be a drug dealer all my life.
Ghostface talking heavy, man. Like, yo, we got a new connect.
Yeah.
Ghost talks heavy though. It sets the album up.
He does talk heavy.
It sets the album up, because it's walking you through a journey with them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And a street level journey with them, man. And it was.
But the background music really sets it off.
Yeah, it's like a movie score.
It's like, damn,
exactly what it was.
It's really like a mafia movie score.
Theatrical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this is where we going with this.
Yeah.
This is dope.
He said we gotta get out of New York, man.
Yeah. Gotta grow like a plant.
and also, he also referenced his mom house getting shot up, and that really happened in real life. Yeah. I know for those of y'all that seen the Wu-Tang TV show, like that was part of that, but that actually, some of that didn't happen in real life, but that actually happened. Yeah. His mom house did get shot up in real life, and then Ghost said, "Man, like I'm the eyes and back of you." Yeah. And you look at the album cover, like he in back of him, man. So he like staying with his thing. And that goes right into track number 1, Knuckleheads, featuring Ghostface Killah and You God.
Can I be honest with you?
What? You ain't like this joint?
It's not that I didn't like it. It was weird. When I heard it, it was very happy, and I grew to love it. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this wasn't like, it was okay.
This was one of my joints.
And
You God killed this joint.
You God did. He did.
You God killed this joint. I was upset that they ain't let U-God come on that set.
He got
at the
locked
concert
up.
when it was him and Ghost.
He got locked up around the time of this album. So
yeah, but at the concert recently, I thought that they should have done this and brought U-God in. But you know, I don't know, man. I don't know.
This does have a bounce.
Yeah, and that was my problem.
That beat was crazy.
The beat is crazy though, but it's a little different.
Ghostface comes on. Who the knuckleheads wanting respect? Like that's crazy, yo. Yeah,
it's a difference. If you put it with the totality of the album, it's not my favorite, but I like it.
Right,
I like it.
And hearing that first, coming off of the intro and then hearing that, it's like that was a stark difference. You like
almost like you stalled out, almost like
wait,
it is.
like what? Okay,
for the beats on here, I would say it's a little happy compared to the other beats, but it's dope. It definitely got a bounce to it.
So Phil, like, what song would you place as number 2, just to get the album going?
I might have pushed this one towards the back of the album where it would have picked up, like I would say right before it takes that drop, because the album takes a drop into a different tone.
Yeah.
I don't know where you put this, because this I guess putting it first was probably genius.
Yeah.
Because it's not like anything else.
Right.
It's a bouncy record, to be honest with you.
It is a bouncy
record.
It's a bouncy record.
For me, Cuban Linx starts at Criminology. Once that starts, the album starts. This is just like, all right, everybody's sitting down, get ready, get your popcorn ready, you know what I mean? Make sure the kids are sitting down, and then boom,
Okay, well, we go from that, and you got is running that.
Yes,
what?
Yeah.
He goes crazy.
Which is home alone.
Listen,
niggas
I have
gotta
no
play with
problem with the bars. No problem. It's just the beat where they place it.
Let's
was like,
celebrate and sniff it.
It's weird, but okay, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it.
You got the car sliding the sound.
Yeah. All right, we got track number 3, Knowledge God. They sniffing lines in the beginning of this song.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Ray says that's just, he said a lot of niggas gotta have an intro or whatever have you, or say something. He said that was just my way of, going in, that was just his thing.
I ain't say Ray and Ghost was sniffing lines. I'm saying it's lines being sniffed, or at least it sounds like it.
No, that's a lore. That's part of that lore.
A lot of Eclipse album.
That was
a lot of lines.
Yeah. This is a solo.
That's where they got it from.
Yeah. This is a solo Raekwon song right here.
Man.
Well, yeah, Ray went on the bars, man. I was I
Tough
ain't gonna say I was shocked.
Baddest units.
But I was happy, man. I was happy hearing this song.
Fake niggas throw shit in they drinks.
Yeah.
We dropped.
Why my niggas always yelling that broke shit?
Then that piano key that.
Now you wanna smoke shit?
Yeah.
Chill, God. The sun don't chill a lot.
So
What's
beat the
today's
star when you
mathematics,
come
son? Knowledge, God.
Yeah.
This beat is a little slower too, but I like it.
I love this beat. I love this beat because it brought me back real quick. Yeah, it brought me back like, okay, here we go. All right, let's go. Here we go.
It sounds very like, almost like a score. Like, you know what I mean? Like
it's a movie.
Yeah. I could kind of hear my beat rapping on this beat. Like
Absolutely.
on this type beat, man. I can kind of hear like this being a my beat too, man. But I like this beat. It's a slower beat.
I like that. This was.
But again, like Sean was saying, it's kind of still, easing you in.
But the song's not bad.
No, they're not bad.
They're not bad, but it's just like
I liked this song. Because to me, like you said, Criminology, the album, I thought this after the intro would have been
better.
Yeah, I thought this would have been better.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right, well, then that leads to track number 4, Criminology featuring Ghostface Killah.
Mm-hmm. This is when you hit the highways, just gunning.
Listen.
Here it is, man.
The thing that stuck out to me about this one was
who the fuck you think you're talking to?
The Scarface.
That
fucking bellboy.
That fucking tension between Tony and Sosa set the tone. That tension set the tone for the album. Oh man, listen,
getting cream like that, nigga.
That shit was grip. First of all, son.
They kicked this shit at the concert. It was crazy.
Who starts their rhyme off like that?
First of all, son.
Like, not no yo. First of all, son.
But I thought that intro, that Scarface intro, that tension between Tony and Sosa was gripping.
Start killing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it contains a sample of "I Keep Asking You Questions" by Black Ivory. Ghostface actually said he had rhymes for this song that he wrote on tour when they was in San Francisco, and he asked RZA to make a beat like a DJ with a break beat that would go with his rhyme. And this is what RZA came up with. And this is not a single, but it's the B-side to the single "Glaciers of Ice."
Yeah.
It's a pretty simple beat, but it's rumbling. It's rumbling, man. It's a simple beat. It's not overly chaotic.
Lace them niggas, son.
I hang glide, holding on strong, hard to capture, extravagant. RZA baked the track and it's militant. Then I react like a convict and start killing shit. It's manifested. The God work like appliances. Chilling in my cipher, I revolve around sciences.
The knife chamber.
Man. Damn.
Woo. Criminology, and then that go into track number 5, Incarcerated Scarface.
We can skip over Ray's bar too. Was nice too on that song.
This was Ray at his best right here.
In my opinion, this is Raekwon's biggest solo with just him song.
Oh, single.
This is Raekwon at his best right here, man.
Yeah, now this is hard. This is one of them 90s when I'm making a 90s playlist, and when I want to get in the essence of 90s rap. Like, I got to throw Incarcerated Scarface on here, man.
Hit because everybody know Incarcerated Scarface, man. Everybody got a homie.
Then the video was crazy, too.
The video was gutter. Yeah. It was like they was in the trap.
Sitting on this.
Yeah, they was in the projects. They was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like,
it was on the roof.
Yeah, they was in the roof. All the woo was in there. Like,
had the Jesus piece in their mouth.
Yeah,
Ray
at his best, man.
Black and white.
He killed it. And the crazy shit is that he said he wrote this in 15 minutes once he heard the beat.
Damn.
Ain't Fat Joe in this video? Or he
I'm not sure,
Fat Joe in one of their videos, early videos. It may not be this song. This is a grimy video, man.
And the beat is like super simple, but the bars just
he went crazy.
He went crazy. That beat ain't simple, nigga.
You don't think so?
Fuck no.
The beat kind of simple, like
crazy.
The beat hard.
Yeah, the beat hard. Yeah.
You gotta know how to break that shit. This nigga fell. This shit ain't simple.
That nigga, listen, what that nigga say?
Now, what up? Yo, time is running out. Real though. Let's connect politics.
Damn, you going there already?
But the best verse, but the best verse is the last one. I do this for barbershop niggas in the plaza, catching asthma. I love that flashing, well dressed. Oh man,
he went crazy on this.
Shout out
to this, like I said, man.
Ray upstairs, just like a chameleon in Brazilian. Casual, your children leave the building, niggas. They be folding like envelopes under pressure,
like Lou Ferrigno on coke.
Africans be dying niggas up in yellow cab, like waving their arms, the Arabs.
That's crazy.
Said Kalu's on rocks.
On the cracks.
All city feds. They did it for the y'all, for the feds. What up, cousin? Nigga, I seen it. Like a 27-inch Zenith. Believe it.
They don't even make TVs no more. Zenith TVs.
A 27-inch Zenith.
27-inch at that. We on the 70. What we had, 70 inches now?
He said, me and RZA connect, blow a fuse, you lose. Half that crews get demolished and bruised.
They be frontin'. Hourglass heads, niggas be running. Shutting down your block, time for pumping.
Said Chef shine like a
who's
marble.
The kid up in the green man?
Yo, guess who's the Black Trump?
Yeah, he was running this.
The aura on this song, man.
Just like the wordplay, the slang is like, yo, this is Staten Island, this is Shaolin, this is how we do our side.
This is a big. It
wasn't
even a single, but it was a big. It was an song.
It was an anthem. I wear my whole unit.
This was an anthem.
Don't let it. Real niggas lick shots. Peace, Connecticut.
This was an anthem, man.
Raekwon, like his bars is just incredible.
Different. His wordplay is just different. It's so colorful and just different. He had a different style, man.
Yeah.
His style is like
him and Ray would say shit like, they had to, like they was the original like Kiss when they was talking about colors and food and shit,
painting
like
pictures. Just the darts. The darts was just different, man. So that leads to track number 6, Rainy Days featuring Ghostface Killer and Blue Raspberry.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, this slows it down, but it's dope, man.
This is one of my favorite songs on the album.
Yeah, Ghost getting robbed.
They killed this joint. They showing at the concert.
Yeah.
She killed this joint live.
Blue Raspberry, she killed this joint.
Yo, Blue Raspberry, she has moments on this. This is one of them vocally where she does her thing.
Apparently, RZA didn't get the vision though.
Yeah,
they fought for her, and RZA had to be convinced. And apparently, they put her in different songs in different places until what I mean. Like Ray and Ghost was adamant about keeping her because she was from the hood, and they felt like she was actually a Wu member type thing. So they had to convince the RZA of keeping her. In the landscape, and RZA finally got it, and it came out beautiful. Yeah, because this is a standout track.
Yeah, she stand out, and this is like it's slow, but it's also like a movie. It's the way the beat is.
Got the rain sound.
Yeah,
it's Ghost setting the backstory, him getting robbed. You know what I mean? Niggas robbed my gate, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's ominous from the standpoint of okay. They taking an L in this one. He taking an L, and you hearing them how they setting up the next move in this particular song, man. So I thought that was brilliant.
And it's like a rainy day. I'm sitting back and just like sitting back and thinking back. I'm like, all right, we gotta get this money. Like I'm just sitting back and chilling. It's raining, so everybody in the house is raining. Yeah. And I'm just sitting back thinking, and like the soundscape musically goes with the concept perfectly. It's like they nailed it, man. Between that and then Blue Raspberry, she's killing it, man. She's
murdered it.
She's killing it, man. Definitely stand out.
Divine waiting on these royalties is like waiting on babies. That's crazy. Like, yo, Divine, I'm waiting for this royalty check. When is it coming?
And remember, they had
waiting
real
on the babies.
And that was real life. They had real problems with Divine and getting paid.
Yeah, like, yo, I need this money. It's like waiting on a 9-month baby to be born.
And then the sounds.
I need it.
Sounds on the song with the screeches and
waiting on royalties.
Takes too long. Like waiting on babies.
It's crazy, man. Crazy. All right, track number 7, we got Guillotine Swords featuring Ghostface, Inspector Deck, and GZA.
Inspector Deck kills it.
Inspector Deck.
Let me tell you, Sean.
Destroys.
If we're going to go there, if we doing that early, Sean, I don't know.
Yo,
GZA delivered one of the best things I ever heard in my life.
It's funny because it's Raekwon starring, Ghostface co-starring, but on this particular track, it's Inspector Deck. It's Inspector Deck and GZA to me, man.
Nigga don't get mad. I got mad styles on my own, and it's shown when the hand grip the chrome microphone. Verbally, I catch bodies, recordless shot. Intriguing the machines, I keep them trained like bodies. I bomb facts. My sword is an axe to split facts. Chemical like dope fiend tracks. Sky's the limit. Niggas is timid, and we gonna move how we move like moves and sheep clothes, producing data, microchips and software. I'm the off-air, the land of the lost. Notorious henchman from the north. Strike a nigga with a Mason-Dixon line across. Nigga, I said, God damn.
You be like, what's the Mason-Dixon line?
I don't know. That shit was dope. I'm gonna hit you with a racist course, nigga. That shit was dope. Man. Shout out to Inspector Deck too, man.
Inspector Deck killed this song.
Has Deck ever let niggas down, man, from Gangstar albums?
He was in a zone. Damn. Like, yo, first of all, this beat is crazy, man.
They all give a certain caliber of respect to Inspector Deck, man.
This was the equivalent of one of them high action packed Saturday morning, kung fu theater fight movies.
Everybody brought it on this track. Everybody,
I mean, they all bought it. Nothing's whack on it. Like nothing's whack on it at all.
Raekwon be like, sit back, relax. Fake niggas gonna get turns.
Watch me massage your brain with slang that's king. These niggas went crazy on this. Yeah, man. This was like I said, when I listen to this song,
that beat though,
it feels like a kung fu.
This beat is crazy, man.
Would y'all consider this like a posse cut?
It is.
That sounds like Bruce Lee walking through the hall, through the alleyway.
They referred to this as their symphony. Yeah. When they were making this song, they referred to this as their symphony.
Poisonous paragraphs, phonograph and half, Inspector Deck on a warpath.
First class leaving mics with a cast. First causing ruckus like the aftermath when guns blast.
run fast. Here comes the verbal assassin.
Rhymes running wild like a child in a walker.
God damn, running
My
wild
thoughts
like
are
a
razor
child
sharp
in
to
a
slice
walker.
the mic from the cord. First to criticize, but now they have become mentally paralyzed with hits that I devise.
Man.
The best is out, the rebel lioness.
Behind it? Oh, man.
Your
The
Highness,
voltage of an ill, truth that I reveal. The
Scream on cats who scream
they keep it real. Caesar black down, hoodied up in fatigue. Part-time minor league, see third degree. That nigga went, whoo, the wordplay. Keep
like a
man.
fullback.
Nah, this was a pot. I can see that symphony on
They-
here.
they
This
referred-
like a Woo symphony. That's
Yeah,
a classic,
they said
man.
that they attacked this like this was their symphony. Them
This
four.
making me want to go in my Woo bag
They
now,
were
man.
hungry,
Like
man.
You got to. You got
listen to
to.
this album, man. Make me
It's
wanna
14
sick.
karat gold
listen to
slum
old
computer
Woo.
wizards.
With the fine wine.
This song is crazy. They all kill it, but
Oh,
to
yeah.
me, Deck and Jizza just black out on here to me, man.
He said, "Big Ghost steps off laughing." Ha.
And that goes to
Dope.
track number 8, Can It All Be So Simple remix featuring Ghostface Killer. Now, the original version was on Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. That was a single. They did the same beat, but new lyrics for this album. Ghostface gets shot in the beginning.
Yeah.
Nigga try to assassinate me,
They
God.
try to assassinate me.
What the fuck is you doing, man?
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Bleeding, son. Bad,
son.
son.
I just seen a nigga serve 5 feet. Son.
We
Come
throw
on.
this shit away.
Yeah, so this, this is already big from the first album. They
Yeah.
redid it. It samples The Way We Were by Gladys Knight and the Pips. So man,
Yo, check what happened out of state.
son.
I'm flying out of half a cake. He jumped right into it.
this beat's still crazy though.
Yeah.
And whether I heard it
It
again
had a
or
little
not.
twist to it.
Yeah,
A little
Yeah,
twist,
I
a
like
little
that.
twist.
Yeah.
Chef had that bitch Stacy's flipping at Macy's.
Yeah.
Got the fat back. Gotcha. That's the ego in on this joint.
Can it be and
And it's
was
crazy
all
because think
so
about it
simple,
though.
babe.
If you remember their whole swag, their shit was Tommy Hilfiger,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Polo, Nautica.
Absolutely.
All that shit was big Macy State.
All that shit was
Yeah.
real.
And that's where we was going to get the show. It was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, they had the booster going crazy at Macy's. And you like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the hood. That's yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. Nah, this joint classic, man. They remade the song. They put a little twist to it, but it makes sense though.
Yeah.
Because that was their song together that kind of put them, that started their kind of almost group thing
Yeah.
on the
Rain Ghost
Wu-Tang
Tandem,
album.
yeah.
So it only made sense. So you know what? Let's throw it on here. It
Remix,
is too,
yeah.
man. And we're gonna put a little twist to it. We're gonna tell a new story with the same beat, but it's still dope.
Isn't there like another remix they got? Rainy Days remix? There is a Rainy Days remix.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that joint
It is.
knocked.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Now I
Yeah.
think about it.
All right, and that leads to what? Oh man! Wow!
What?
Wow! Really?
I'm just saying.
Wow!
I've always wondered how you felt about this. I mean,
Wow!
Yeah, being
Okay.
the big guy.
Well, we got track number 9. We got Shark Niggas Biters featuring Ghostface Killer. This is a clear shot.
Tell us about this one, Carl.
It's a clear shot. Raekwon. Well, Ray said that Ghost kind of went. He didn't know Ghost was going in this direction.
He said he was drunk too.
He said Ghost.
I can see that.
Yeah.
He said Ghost kind of went in and he was just, he was Raekwon was cool with Biggie.
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
let's put this in perspective. Method Man was on Ray to Die.
Yeah.
So him and Method and Biggie was cool. Ray was cool with Biggie. Ghostface took this shot, but Ray I'm riding with my man.
yeah,
I'm riding with my
yeah.
man. And if Biggie never passed away, this could have got a lot bigger as far
Absolutely.
as what we've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
on Lyrical Wax.
Yeah.
Because remember, if you listen to Life After Death, Biggie definitely threw some shots
Yeah.
at them.
Absolutely.
So, but this is-
Produced another one of the greatest skits of all time.
yeah, but I mean this right here. It was clearly Ghostface talking about biting Nas cover.
Yeah.
Illmatic. He talking about Biggie's Ready to Die,
Yeah,
Biting
with the
Illmatic.
baby on the front.
Which I mean, I love Biggie, but you know, he got a case there. You know, I mean, even though Biggie was a baby.
Yeah.
You know,
The whole, I think it was more or less the whole concept of putting your younger self,
on there. All
Because
right.
at the time, you know, when
was like taboo,
when
you can't
Nas
do
did
that.
it was like, man, that's tough.
Yeah.
And then to have another nigga, you know, that close to it, you putting you didn't do it as artistic as him, but the whole concept is the same.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then they cool with Nas and that kind of thing. That's that whole New York fucking hodgepodge.
It was a whole look behind that.
It's tricky, man, and with that shit. And
But it's also tricky because yes, we're talking about a bunch of classics, but to put it in perspective, Biggie was the one that was getting the money though.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Biggie, they
Absolutely,
all had
absolutely.
classics, but out of all of them at the time, Biggie was getting the money. So it was a little like, damn, like you know what I'm saying? Like we nice, and Biggie getting the bag though at that
I don't
time.
want a nigga sound like me.
As we thought, but he was, but as we thought, he really wasn't. But
I mean, he wasn't getting as much money as he could
On
have
the tail
gotten.
end.
Yeah,
He started getting it on the
There we
tail
go.
end
Yeah,
after Ready
There
to
we go.
Die, and then with the One More Chance and all that stuff, gearing up to that second album. That's when he started getting the
But
money.
his singles was moving like
Yeah,
a little
absolutely.
different
Absolutely.
than everybody else
Yeah,
in New York.
absolutely.
Like Biggie was moving, he was moving radio. They was
This was a shocker, though.
Yeah.
This was, I remember listening. I was thinking to myself, I was like, are they? Wait a minute. What?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious.
I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
It was pretty obvious.
Oh, wow. Okay. Because you know, Biggie was a monster.
He was a monster at this time.
So you thinking like, damn, that's balls, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
And for Ray to overall, you know, at the end of the day, this is Ray project. So for Ray to be like, you know,
Put it on there.
keep
Don't delete it.
That's what you're saying? All right. I'm rocking with you. Like you my brother. We rock and I'm cool with Biggie. You know our brother Method Man cool with Biggie.
Yeah.
So now you dividing, you kind of make a
It
little
get
division
dicey.
as far
Yeah.
as the Wu members too.
And I think that whole thing was because RZA has been very vocal about Wu artists appearing on other albums, and
Right.
that was out of the ordinary. So.
Right.
You know, I don't know what maybe they may have been thinking something about that. Maybe they may have felt
They
some
felt some
kind of way.
because Method Man was on Ready to Die.
Yeah. They
But
may
it's
have- I
ironic
don't know.
because RZA ended up producing for Big on
Yeah.
Life After Death.
He did.
At that point, it's kind of like, hey, man, the cat's out the bag, and
Right.
you know, Pandora's box is already open. Let's go ahead and cash in on
Word.
it.
I mean, Biggie, my guy, and I was, you know, when I was old enough to kind of really understand this, when I heard it, and the point where I was like, damn,
Yeah.
it's going at Biggie, like, wow. But I agree with you, Phil. That took some balls, man, at the time,
Yeah.
because you know Biggie was that dude. It wasn't like Biggie was on the come up. Like Biggie was that dude.
Yeah.
Biggie was stamped. You know what I mean? It was
Absolutely.
At that point, it was two niggas, Biggie and Nas. That was at that period. Yeah,
But
them two was untouchable.
I think it's two sides to it. I think, okay, yeah, they calling out Biggie for biting or whoever was behind the art design. Because I don't think Biggie was just behind the art design. I feel like they had a team at Bad
Still had to
Boy.
approve it, like,
But,
yeah, that's the cover.
but also, I feel like it was a little hating too because
Oh,
it's like, yo,
yeah.
he getting all this money, man.
Yeah.
Like we just as nice, if not, or they probably feel like they was better.
Yeah.
So
If
you know,
not nicer.
And I'll say this: shout out to Big for his response. Son, you run with them.
it was classic. It was classic.
Yo, I got the classic skit, man. Big
Cause
drop.
they nothing
Yeah.
but try to blow like nitro and dynamite sticks.
So that was to me. I
Man, I
was like,
smoke
okay,
hydro
Big back
rock
at him.
diamonds,
I was
that's
like,
thick.
okay.
So for y'all that don't know hip hop history, you know, Biggie came back on Kicking the Door. The verse was for a lot of people, but some of it was for.
I know you heard.
It was for Ray.
Fuck the bitch
It was
from
for
around the
Jay
It was
Rudolph
for Nas.
Damager.
It was
for
for
Nas.
Nas. It was for
like
that,
Kicking
yeah.
the Door was for like.
It was for a lot of niggas.
It was for all the New York people that was talking slick. He
Yeah.
kept he kept receipts and he was going at you, man. He gave them all. He lumped them all up in one on. Kicking the Door, and the song was hard, classic.
Yeah.
But yeah, all that started with the shark niggas, man, biters. That leads to track number 10, Ice Water, featuring Ghostface and Capadonna.
Cap killed this shit.
Tommy Hill, ice rocking niggas.
Yeah.
Oh, this beat like that. The fact that he made a beat out of it's wild.
But at this point, we was like, that's just like every sound
could
was
turn anything into a beat.
Yeah, everything
man.
was on the table. It's like, all right, the door slam. I'm gonna mix that and I'm gonna make it into something. But
This the first song we heard Capadonna on.
Yeah.
This the first song we heard Capadonna on. He made his debut.
Capadonna, man.
He had a good intro.
Great intro.
Nigga,
Great
he
intro.
went in off this joint, man.
Great intro.
Capadonna went in on this joint.
Yes, he did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. The beat was
Jesus.
ominous, man. And then, because it was like, who the fuck? Because I know my reaction was, who the fuck is that? Yeah. And then of course, I went to the liner like
Cappuccino.
Capadonna. That's Capadonna. I was like, oh, okay.
So Capadonna was in jail. Then he got out. So he wasn't on the original Enter the Wu 36 Chambers run. But then he came out of jail and he got down. This was his introduction to everybody. Yeah. And then he became, he later officially became a member. Yeah. But at the next, he was sitting next to Ray and Ghost Heavy. Yeah. On this and all their future stuff. Remember on Iron Man, he's on the cover with Ghost and Ray. So he was heavily connected to them. But to me, Capadonna does his thing. But to me, Ghostface come on here, man. Check out the Rap King, the Black Jesus. I know a few niggas sniff coke and cause seizures.
Peace to Half Moon Caesars and all the bitches in the bleachers.
They're like that.
Weather sex on the beaches.
We shopping out of the country.
Yo,
I said, don't my jewels look truck on me. And what about the Wonder Woman bracelet? 1.3 diamond cut rubies, kid, I laced it.
Yo,
Sweet tooth got a nigga
talking
throbbing.
that shit.
He was talking heavy. Ghost was talking. Ghost was in his bag.
Like mechanics move like a bunch of Mexicans with bandanas. So we could just make a milli on it. Yo, that nigga went.
He was riding that
crazy. Yeah, he was.
Ladies call me Black
Jesus. The beat is crazy.
That sound, man.
Wow. That's that joint's hard. Then that goes to track number 11, Glaciers of Ice.
I found the sick way to do these.
The clerk skit.
Hold on.
Check this out.
Featuring Ghostface, Master Killer, Blue Raspberry, and 60-Second Assassin. Yeah, he talking about the Wallaby Club.
Cream joints.
Yeah. You say you get
this
the
shit
blue,
right here.
You get the blue, right? But I get this cream
Navy
on
blue.
top.
All you die.
I'm a rock niggas this summer.
This shit right here. Shit, all my rock niggas this summer.
This another crazy beat. They had a video for this song too. They had a video for this song, man.
Block B-Box, Hancock.
I had crazy vision.
Get laid off, mass murderers services. Chef, break 'em. Alley Cat. That shit, what the fuck is that?
That beat is crazy from the jump. Oh my goodness.
Especially when she be like,
oh man, it's one of my favorite joints right here.
Beat is crazy.
Oh man,
Yo,
shit's crazy.
My favorite part on this song is when
Neverland's Rock.
was it Master Killer versus Dunn, and it's like it gets higher and higher. Yo,
Proceed with caution
that shit
as
make
you
you
enter
just
the
want to
symphony.
hit the 95 and drive 100 miles an hour here and this shit.
This make you hit that motherfucker, man.
This beat is crazy.
This make you hit that motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, I did the intro set this up, man, with the Clark skit.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest skits ever, man. That's one of the greatest skits ever, the Clark skit.
This beat.
That motherfucker was so excited.
Yeah, exactly.
My seeds from with his seeds, marry his seeds, and how we keep Wu-Tang money all up in the family.
It's been a long
time.
Protect heat holders.
They got the gunshots going off too.
too. Oh man,
You know what I'm saying? Like the song, it's like shots going off too.
Yeah.
Like you hear the guns going off and kind of like
They was like
ricocheting.
in a warehouse type spot in the video. I remember this is another like just grimy 90s video. It wasn't nothing colorful about this. There wasn't no Hype Williams production in this video.
I didn't.
This probably be Master Killer best bars.
It didn't even need to be. That shit was. This was just one of them. This is not. It was different, but it just rumbled, man. This pocket that we talked about, this pocket in there just went crazy, man.
Yeah.
That pocket went from starting with Knowledge Guy or showing his criminology. That pocket is crazy, man.
No skips.
Yeah, nah.
This is ice.
This joint crazy.
Vocals on this joint is crazy.
Yeah, definitely crazy. Definitely crazy. Yo, Blue Raspberry, she snapped on there too, man. Like Blue Raspberry was snapping on this album, man.
Word.
She
should
never get no album.
Only
man.
vocalist.
She was dope.
That's crazy, right?
She should have got an album.
She needed a good writer, man.
Sing,
Blue Raspberry was dope. Yeah, she needed a good writer. I guess they ain't write R&B songs of the Woo, man. But she
that could have been a gold mine.
She shined on like every song, man.
Cause she could have had coming off of this shit. She had a lane. Like
Yeah, she definitely
they
had
took
a lane.
advantage of that.
I definitely think her voice stood out on every track. Like word it did. Like she was dope, man. Oh man. Track number 12, Verbal Intercourse featuring Nas and Ghostface Killer.
Woo!
Man.
Sheesh.
No tricks,
no
baby.
Boy,
Damn.
man.
When I first heard this song, I did not think that Nas would come on first.
Man.
Yeah, that's
I'm just being real with you.
Bro.
Richard Sheffield, Ghost,
Now,
Nas, niggas is
okay.
a prophet.
So to set the landscape, it was crazy because coming off of Eye for an Eye, which I thought was an incredible
Eye for an Eye
feature.
It was great.
With him and Ray, that's what made me excited about this. When I heard he was going to be on this, and I'm like, damn, okay, so he on a Woo album, the first non-Woo.
This 400 shit right here, 400 know the whole Nas version.
Through the lights, cameras, and action, glamour, glitters, and gold. I perform
the scroll.
Plant seeds and stampede the glow when I'm deceased. By then the beast arise like yeast to conquer peace, leaving savages to roam in the street. Live on the run. Police paying me to give him my gun. Trick my wisdom with the system that imprison my son. Smoke a gold leaf, I hold heat nonchalantly. I'm raunchy, but things I do is real. It never haunts me. Wow. Funny style, niggas rolling the pow. Booster heads profiling the bust the rikers out. Holding weed inside they pussy with their mind on the pretty things in life. Props is the truth of his wife. It's like a cycle. Niggas come home, I'ma go in, do a bullet, come back, and do the same thing again. From the womb to the tomb, presume the unpredictable. Gun salute life rapidly. That's a ritual. Nigga.
Come on, man.
And the crazy part is they asked him to do another verse.
He had 4 verses.
He was like, yo, do it
he
again.
He didn't know
We
what
need
to
another
do.
one.
So he was going through the verses, and Ray was like, whoa, say that one again. So when he said, he's like, man, that's the one. Yeah. He said, this the one? Listen, man, that's the one. So when he did that shit, there's actually 4 verses floating around. And according to RZA,
that's crazy.
There's a Nas verse on another popular Wu song prior to this that's like in the anal somewhere that's lost in space.
He said, through the lights,
man,
camera action, glamour, glitters, and gold. Come on, man.
The scroll, plant seeds, the stampede, the glow when I'm deceased. By then the beast,
scroll,
but this
taking the scroll and like open.
Listen, this is one of my feature Hall of Famers right here.
This is Nas's best feature on any song to me, in my opinion. This is his best feature.
As crazy as that sounds,
best feature. Tell me a feature that Nas that was better than this verse.
Let My Niggas Live, another Wu feature.
Let my niggas. I like Let My Niggas Live.
Let My Niggas Live.
It's not better than Verbal Intercourse.
I'm not saying it's better, but
no, Nas got a lot of great.
I'm talking a lot of
great. I mean, AZ songs.
I think when I say that to
more
say
money, more homicide.
The
He
Wu
got
brings
great.
the best out of it, nigga.
But this right here is as great as verses he got on all these songs. This right here,
perhaps bullets bust niggas discuss mad money, jewel eyes and white guys. We can see it through your eyes.
Kilos disintegrate.
And Nas was also the first artist to be featured on a Wu project.
The first non-Wu member.
First non-Wu member to be on a Wu project. Nas.
I'll tell you what,
that's history.
This is my first recollection of ever hearing about Cristal too.
Oh yeah.
This is now, mind you, remember this is '95.
Cristal's
crazily poor.
I seen King of New York, and they was pouring that shit.
But I'm talking on record. I'm talking on wax, though.
On wax,
wax.
Yeah, okay.
This is '95, and it's multiple references. That's another standout thing about this album. There's multiple references to Cristal on this album.
By the way, young blood hit me off with that Green Bay hat.
Let's settle a dispute, though. Let's settle a dispute about that particular verse. What did that verse mean? Because a lot of people would just say, hit me off with 1,000 or hit me off with the pack, the Green Bay hat, G for 1,000, Green Bay hat, Packers. A lot of people say different things.
That's the thing about the.
I thought it was a stack. By the way, young blood hit me off with that Green Bay hat. Hit me off with that G. Let me get that stack.
He said white shirt looking gay in the yard.
You got hurt.
You got hurt.
Flashback. Something. Your mom ring a style. You faggot ass got tough. Try to turn it down. You heard your crew was wild. Once you heard whoop out of the blue, your family's from Shaolin.
Infirmary niggas is yelling, I got boots.
Nigga.
Class. Yo.
Now you mixing baby oil in this shit.
Yo.
Man's in the kitchen stashing ice picks.
Yo, RZA was in a different dimension, man. With this beat was a whole nother.
Yo, RZA didn't even get into these type joints on the verse.
Yo,
This is what I'm saying.
This beat was, I don't know what he was on with this.
All bitches is the same, just like my hoes. I keep them broke. Wake up with some money. With some money, they subjects to go crazy.
No dough.
Yo, this sample was if you think it from Body Emotions, man. This sample was crazy, man. RZA, this beat is the rhymes.
And then also, I think this is the first time that Ghostface got a solo song on somebody else's project. Ray ain't on this song.
Well, yeah, that's Wisdom Body. Track number 13 featuring Ghostface. Yeah, it's
talking that shit to the babe.
It's a solo Ghost song. It's slower. He talking to the lady.
Talking that shit to the babe.
Yeah, he talking to the females on that one. He definitely
check the banging sounds that I invent.
Yeah, it's like talking that shit. Talking that cash shit to her. Man.
It slows up.
Yeah, it's not out of place. But it came at the perfect time.
Yeah,
came at the perfect time.
Yeah.
And the beat is dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. I don't know how it's not out of place because it's just weird, but it fit with that, you know, with that sequence, and it just fit right there because it's coming off of such a high.
This is a little weird sequence to me, but it works though. But it's weird to me because you go from Wisdom Body, where Ghostface is a solo song talking about, you know, slower, talking about the ladies. Then that goes to track 14, which is Spot Rushers, and this is storytelling. So this is straight robbing people song right here.
Raekwon.
It's an up-tempo song. Yeah,
it's up-tempo.
It's almost like we back. We right back at it.
This is like an anthem when you about to go rob somebody. When you about to put your ski mask on, you throw this on and get you hyped for it, man. But it's a storytelling.
It's a hell of a story, though.
It's a hell of a story.
Yeah.
But then, you know, this is dope in its own right.
Yeah.
But it's like you go from the ladies. All right, we gotta rob you niggas now. We're gonna talk about this robbing niggas. But then we're gonna go right back to a ladies anthem. Yeah. You know, so you go from you go to track 15, Ice Cream, featuring Ghostface Killer, Method Man, and Capadonna.
Absolutely.
This the third single. This may be the Woo's biggest between this and Shay Shay LaGhost. This might be like the biggest lady song.
This song was sexy, man, but it was hard. It was hard. Like, and we still refer to women in these flavors down.
This video was crazy. They had all the ladies with all the different ice cream flavors on their
that video was great.
Every different shirts.
Every flavor you can think of. Oh man!
Could you imagine being on set?
They got Method Man. Method Man was like a hook genius at this time too. So he
couldn't lose. He
gave him exactly what you need. Watch these rap niggas get all up in your guts. French vanilla butter pecan chocolate deluxe.
He was the superstar.
Even Carousel Sundays is getting touched as a scoop in my ice cream truck. And he had the ice cream truck too in the video. Like Method
Man couldn't lose. Meth at that time couldn't lose. You know what I mean?
But you know where they shot the video at, right?
Where?
Queens.
Oh, okay.
The Queens Coliseum.
Oh,
yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Coming down the jewelry, those steps and stuff. Pete don't know about that.
This is America. Your name is Erica.
Yo, he said, your honey dip, summer fine, Jerry dripping. See your pickings when you bunch chickens while you click it.
I kept shooting straw notes as we got close. She rock roll.
Honey dope smelling like impulse. The whole city shells baking, looking like Nimrod. Like fresh with the sky, yo, may I not be God. Attitude is very rude, be crabby like seafood. It turn me on like Bessie and Monroe.
They call me Starkey Love Hunt.
Check the strategy by any means. Shirley Temple Crosser done by Billie Jean. Black and Mrs. America, your name is Erica, right? True. Lazy eyeball, small piece, 6 shoe. My complexion, breath smelling like cinnamon. Excuse me, honey, I don't mean no harm, but turn around again. Goddamn, backyard's banging like a busy. If I was Jiggy, I'd be spotted like Spuds McKenzie. I'm a high power, put Adina Howard to sleep. Yo, pardon. That bitch been on my mind all week.
Back to you, maybe. Let's get it green.
You can have anything in this world except cream. So what you want to do? What you want to do? Let's go ahead and walk these dogs and represent Woo.
Nigga shot his shot in the middle of a bar now.
Yo, man.
Who just
just randomly says that though?
Yeah, I think
Had nothing to do with the song.
Nothing to do with nothing. I'm just gonna put that out there, man.
been on my mind all week. What's up, baby?
Yo,
That was one of them superstar shots.
I'm
Look,
high
man.
power for the Adina Howard to sleep.
He probably pounded.
Yo, they all killed this, man. Ray, Ghost, and Capadonna. This is another great look for Capadonna, too, man. Man, classic Ice Cream. It's such a classic, man.
Matter of fact, that's our first time hearing Meth on the album. On Ice Cream.
Yep, you right.
Only a heart doesn't want to be calling me cousin.
Thirsty for my catalog. Baby shop is where you love it. Man.
I be like, I love my dick.
For real niggas, what? It's the
That's
after
the party.
party.
Yo,
and
that
bitches
hook-
wanna
fuck.
That hook set it up, man. Method Man gave him an alley, man.
They call him Captain Hook.
Yeah, he was definitely Captain Hook at that time, man. Woo! Classic, man. Classic single. Then that goes to track number 16, Wu Gambinos, featuring Ghostface, Method Man, RZA, and Master Killer. This is definitely a posse cut right here.
But anybody remember the skit before the song? Hey, yo, man, that's glass, man. Get your big ass aliens off my bar table, man.
These are the men.
Yo, come here, son. Yeah. Yo, Ghost, this the part. Come here, son. Come here.
Yo, this is really this really got the aliases going, man.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
all the Wu members and the
Absolutely.
alias, and a lot of people bit this afterwards,
Which is
man.
actually new to
They've
hip
been
hop.
alive,
People
yeah.
had, AKA Johnny Blaze, AKA Riley Fingers,
AKA
AKA Noodles,
Lex Dime,
Bobby
man.
Steele.
Really, Bobby Steele.
yeah.
Everybody had an alias in the
Maximilian.
Wu.
Yeah.
Everybody the aliens.
It really made them like superheroes.
Yeah,
and then a
yeah.
lot of people bit this afterward. Like a lot of people outside the Wu bit this style, but like they really was addressing this on this song, man.
Biggie did it?
Everybody, Biggie,
Yeah.
everybody had
Yeah.
aliases. Everybody had multiple names. Like
Jay-Z,
yeah,
Hova
everybody,
the God,
everybody,
Hova.
everybody,
Yeah, it's
man.
crazy.
Who come to get you now? They
Let
want
me
guns. I be the
point
first to
this
set
out,
all
though.
shit. Last to run. Woo
My
roll
boy-
together as one. I call my brother son because he shine like one. Go ahead, what you saying?
My boy's alias was before this, though. Nas
Nasty
Escobar
Nas?
was before. Nas Escobar
Nas
showed
Escobar-
up before this.
No, he didn't. Nas Escobar wasn't until the second album. He wasn't calling himself Escobar until it was written.
What's the lyric on Eye for an Eye? Nas Escobar moving on your weak production, pumping corruption.
Absolutely.
So that's my Deep album then. All right.
It's before this, though.
All right. It's the same
It's before
year.
this,
It's the same
though.
year.
Let the record
So you
reflect.
saying Nas started Alias? Is that what you trying to say?
No, because it wasn't the shit when he did it. They made it the shit.
Wu took it to another level.
Yeah, they
man.
made it the shit.
Wu
You know
took
what I
it to
mean?
another level. But this is a great posse cut, man.
Absolutely.
Classic Wu. Classic posse cut. Classic Wu
Like my
posse
hair naughty
cut.
and my nose piece snotty.
I think Method Man had the best
Yeah,
verse.
that
Method Man,
old.
yeah.
He killed this.
I think Meth had the
Meth
best
took
verse.
his
Ain't
over
nothing
the
fraudulent
show.
here. We pioneer. Coming to that new frontier, it be the Woo.
Yeah. I think Meth had the best verse. He started, I think Meth had
Absolutely.
the best verse,
Wanted
man.
dead or alive. Bounty on the poster.
Yeah, he went. Meth is just
Meth
even
was
now.
different.
Even now, it's like on a feature, man. Meth is.
Meth was always that dude, though. Let's not get it twisted.
I'm not a Meth fan, but I'll say on a 16, man, he's going. Yeah, he's
gonna do what he do.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck you up.
And it's a great chance he's gonna make the hook.
And like what the fuck got in the Ghost verse though? When he dissed the niggas, he was like, remember Remember them niggas that made off with $8 million? Robbed the bank, so he said that's jet money, underground money, summer rings and things. It's too bad you fucked up, dummies.
Ghostface, you don't know what you was gonna get from a Ghostface, right? He was gonna go anything.
Yeah, he was.
That leads to track number 17, Heaven or Hell, featuring Ghostface and Blue Raspberry.
I love this beat.
This is actually the first single. They had a video for this song too. Blue Raspberry again does her thing.
This was on the soundtrack.
Vocals, man.
Heaven and Hell was on the soundtrack, wasn't it?
It might have been
Like Fresh or something. I remember one. I think it was Heaven and Hell. Was it on Fresh?
Yeah, I don't think people remember this was the first. This was the first single though, man. So they definitely had a video for this too. It contains a sample of "Could I Be Falling in Love" by Seal Johnson. Another storytelling joint. It's like a day in their life, man. Like a day in their life. They robbed the dude, took his jewelry.
Just a regular Tuesday.
This is a regular Tuesday, man. It's Staten Island, man. Shaolin, man.
in the zone, man, at
Who
this
do you
point.
believe in? Heaven and hell. You don't believe in heaven because we living in hell. Living in hell.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
what's your life like?
What's your life like? Dun, 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 dun. Again, score type music, man. Score type.
Good
music.
way to end the album off. For the
And then on the bonus version, it's the North Star. That actually
like
wasn't
that
It
originally
was on
there.
Fresh.
That was
on
that
Fresh?
it?
It was
on
okay,
Fresh.
so it was North Star. Okay, I knew it was
Yeah,
one of them.
and then for the bonus, it actually wasn't on originally on there. They got the North Star track number 18. It was actually a bonus song, but it was like the outro. It's a Barry White sample.
Papa Wu.
And then you got Papa Wu talking that talk, giving them jewels. And ODB is actually doing background vocals. So ODB,
It's actually called Jules, North Star
yeah,
Jules.
New Star Jewels. And Papa, rest in peace to Papa Wu. He giving Jewels on here. ODB singing background vocals. ODB is the only Wu-Tang member that didn't rap on this album. And Raekwon said that he wanted ODB to rap on the album. They just couldn't get him to get in there and rap, man.
That's crazy. ODB could have anything going on. That nigga, you never know what that dude.
They said it was a couple songs that he was supposed to get on, but he never got on them. But
I wonder what that would have sounded like though with ODB on.
who knows ODB, man? It's unpredictable, man. You never know. You never know. But yeah, man.
Perfect
wow.
way to end the album.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. All right. Only Built for Cuban Linx debuted at number 4 on the Billboard 200, selling 130,000 copies in its first week. The album was certified gold in sales as of October 2nd, 1995. It was certified platinum as of February 24th, 2020. Only Built for Cuban Linx has sold 1.1 million copies in the U.S. to date, although it failed to acquire the same initial sales success as the Wu-Tang solo albums and then Method Man's album and ODB's solo album. Cuban Linx achieved greater critical praise, with many critics and writers calling it one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. The Source magazine gave it 4.5 mics when it came back. I'm surprised they never went back and changed it. Some of them they was going back and changed it to 5.
they definitely.
a couple albums got fucked.
But they gave it 4.5 mics. So let's get this out the way. Is only
Come
built
on,
for
man.
Cuban Linx? No, we got it.
We don't.
No, we
We
do.
really don't.
We do.
We really don't.
We do. It's some people that
We
it's
already did
always
the 25. You think we'd be doing the 30?
Hey, man.
Let's be realistic.
Hey, it's only
You should be asking the people.
It's only we gotta tell the people. It's only built for Cuban Linx a classic.
Undeniable.
Of course.
Absolutely.
I
Undeniable.
stated that in the intro.
No question about it.
Fuckers we
It
talking
ain't-
about.
The real
I'm not
question
even-
is, who don't think it's a
That's the question,
That's the
Sean.
question
Thank
you should
you.
be asking.
So we gotta get the people
Yeah.
on here that don't believe it's a
Absolutely.
classic.
We got to get them in the comments.
Quite frankly, I don't care if you don't think it's a classic. I'm not. Listen, I'm not arguing that. Argue with your mom. I'm just not. This is a classic. This is one of the greatest works that we have seen from a hip hop standpoint.
From those that listen to music from this time.
Yeah, this is just
I
this
doubt
one
if
of them
anybody
ones.
gonna
man.
say it ain't.
This is one of them ones. It just is, man. I mean, it's one of them ones. This is the soundtrack to the to that particular time frame.
So let's talk about the impact of Only Built for Cuban Linx when this came out.
I mean, we said it, man. It sprung that whole Alias thing, that mafioso Gambino
Trend setting.
It blended all of
Fashion.
that together perfectly. Yeah, fashion. You know what I mean?
A little bit of kung fu elements.
Yeah, it blended it perfectly.
Movie samples.
This album was aura personified, man.
Absolutely.
The aura around this album was crazy. The swag was insane.
Absolutely.
It might not have been the commercially selling, but it's certain albums that got a special connection with the streets in a different way. This is one of them albums that had a connection to the streets in a different way, man. Like one of those special that the street dudes, no matter what's, it was bigger than New York. It was just like,
it wasn't. It was the East Coast thing.
Yeah, East Coast thing. Like, yo, it was heavy. It was just heavy drug dealing, man. Like, but everybody
heavy stunting in a real street way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They stunted on niggas in a street way, man, and it was just bars and just aura. All I mean, this was a great piece of work.
I mean, the impact is undeniable. Like I got my Long Live Taz shirt. This is one of his favorite albums, and he said that he was in the 8th grade and that he went. He convinced his mom to buy him a Cuban Linx for Christmas, and then he got the Half Moon cut with the park because of Raekwon. That was the impact right there.
Yeah,
like it's crazy, man.
The impact with us was the Wallies, and we used to get El Nino. Dad Denim, he used to do the colors on them.
I love their fashion sense from the standpoint of they had shit on that, like they looked like the Hustlers, man. They
absolutely.
Look. You walked outside, that nigga got the Nautica joint.
They started
that
joint.
Got the Hill figure.
The Gores.
You know what I mean? And then they wasn't rolling in motherfucking Benzes.
The Maurice Malone shit. They started all that shit.
It was in MPVs and Act Legends.
Yeah,
and shit. Like,
absolutely.
That was their like
they looked and were the real street dudes. Like they wasn't like they was putting on like a front. Like
they had a whole. They started a whole wave of a trend from clothing, vehicle, slang. You know what I'm saying? Like everything, bro. And it was theirs.
Yeah.
And if you stepped in that lane, I know you biting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was very blatant if you was biting when, like, because
this hasn't been done.
It hasn't been done.
Yeah.
Like who was using mafia music as interludes and using their beats and cutting them up and making them songs? Nobody was doing that shit.
Yeah, Raekwon
started that. He opened that door up. He opened that door up. He opened that door up. With Do or Die came after this, right? AZ, right?
Yeah, it came after that.
Yeah, AZ was the only person to do that after that.
Raekwon showed that his chamber of Wu-Tang music was a little different as far as like it was a grimier, streeter version. As a crew,
that's why it was so many chambers.
As a crew, they was from the hood, but Raekwon's chamber was some real street. Like it was different. Like he put his little niche. He had his little niche. He had his little lane. And it was different from his brothers. Like his was a street. It was a hood.
This album sounds nothing like 36 Chambers.
No.
It's two totally
different. It don't sound nothing
albums.
like Meth album. It don't sound nothing
it's
like
related.
ODB album.
It's related, but it don't. It's like
there's like hints of it.
Yeah, it's like a dad with his family, but then he got another kid across town, and that's only built for Cuban Linx.
Yeah.
So if you describing this, you just said that it don't sound like the other album. So how would you describe the sound of Only Built for Cuban Linx? What's this RZA sound?
Cocaine.
Jeez. Cocaine.
You know what this album feels like? Cocaine and leather. That's what this album feels like. Cocaine and leather.
I don't know how they got RZA to go in this lane, or I don't know if Ray and Ghost inspired them.
Ray got a good ear for beats.
But this,
give me that.
This sound is different. But the thing about it is, it's not even all hard boom back, because even the slow songs fit though.
Right.
Like it's like it's cinematic.
Right.
It's like cinematic street music.
This you could say, you know, in that same vein, this helped expand the RZA's.
Absolutely,
in terms of his, because it didn't sound like Meth album. Meth album sounds more like a Wu album.
Yeah,
ODB was just alien
Other
spaceship
stuff,
shit.
other stuff.
But then this was,
Yeah.
well, damn, the RZA is nice.
He
a well-rounded producer.
Yeah, he got a bag. It's different.
Yeah.
Like, this sound is man. This sound is different. Like this is.
But he captured it though. Because if you're looking at the Wu as a 9-member crew, these two niggas is every crew got different niggas, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas over there, them niggas is different. So I gotta get into their bag. And he got into their bag perfectly.
Yes,
Capadonna, Starks, Ray, shout out to the RZA for getting in that bag and laying that groundwork and that
I agree.
soundscape crazily.
And they sound great together too, because their voices are.
It's like a
very,
group.
exactly. Like their voices are so distinct and different. It works.
Sonically, this is like Scorsese type production from RZA, man. Like RZA, to me, it's the best production that RZA ever on a body of work that he put together, man.
And
as a whole body of work,
That's saying a lot.
as a whole body of work, like he nailed this production to me. And it's versatile too. So it's not even, I can't even say this album is just one lane of RZA because he slow it up. You know, he got some that's real grimy. So it's all different. Like he killed it, man.
It's not a perfect album, but the totality of everything makes it perfect. Because it's a misstep here and there in terms of just sequencing and just like a couple of songs that's like, okay, it falls below the bar, but the totality of everything, this makes it goes with my 90% rule. 90% of the album is A+. So,
but that's what makes it great, though.
Yeah.
The fuck ups, not the fuck ups, but it's like the little blips here and there. But
they're not whack.
They natural.
There's nothing whack.
They
Not
natural.
whack at all.
Yeah,
Not
there's
whack
nothing
at all.
whack.
Not
But if
whack
we
at all.
grading, there's a couple C's in there, and that's it.
Yeah.
But then everything else is like an A+, A minus, A+.
They natural too, though.
So
now for me, like one thing I wish that was more on here was like you know, kind of like the back and forth more than just one song, like Ray and Ghost going back and forth.
Oh, like, okay, like the in and
can't
out,
just-
the in and out type thing. I got
like they
you,
did
I
on
get you, I get
the
you.
last song, Heaven and Hell.
Heaven and Hell?
Yeah.
Okay, I
But
got you.
Still, you know,
But
that
if
shit works.
you notice though, they kind of kept that same pattern
Oh, yeah,
through all their
yeah,
albums
yeah.
together. You know what I'm saying? Even featuring the Iron Man, they
Right.
going to Supreme Clientele.
They had probably had to grow
Yeah.
into that.
Yeah.
Like they had to do that more. So what would you say that? What did this album do for Ray's solo career?
Oh, I mean, to me, it like just
Catapulted.
yeah, it just took him to the stars, took him to the moon.
It put him in that lane
Yeah.
that he was talked about. Like when you mention some real hip hop New York shit, you mention Ray. You mention the Purple Tape. This is one of my greatest albums of all time, top 10.
To me, it made him a name outside of Wu. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
Raekwon is a solo artist
But I'm still
outside of
Wu,
I'm a
yeah.
Wu-Tang member, but solo, I got my own
can
name.
still
Like,
hold my
I got
own,
my own
yeah.
name. You know, some of the members, you know, they're still like, okay, he's a member of the Wu-Tang
Yeah,
Clan.
that's all
Like,
we know him
yeah,
as.
Yeah, Raekwon was a solo artist as well.
Yeah.
Like at this point, people are going to get Raekwon features, not Wu-Tang,
Raekwon,
not
yeah,
Raekwon or Wu-Tang.
yeah, so now it's like Raekwon Outkast, Raekwon Tash,
Exactly.
Raekwon, you know, exactly, yeah.
Like they looking for him for features. So he
Right.
became a real
Became a player.
solidified
Yeah.
solo
Yeah,
artist in the
absolutely.
game.
A prime time player.
Yeah.
So, quick question: out of this classic album, who has the better verses, Raekwon or Ghost?
The better bars
On this album?
On this album, who
Ghost.
has the
I'ma
better
say
overall?
Nah, Ray. I'm gonna go with
I'm
Ray.
gonna say Ghost.
I'm gonna say Ray.
I'm gonna go 55-45 Ghostface to Raekwon.
I'm gonna go Ghost.
I'm gonna give it
Raekwon
45,
got-
55, but I'm gonna give it to Ray.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to Ray.
To me, I'm gonna base it off memorable verses.
I'm gonna go to Ghost.
And
Yeah,
Ghost got more memorable.
Yeah, Ghost
phrases
got more
on here.
quotables.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quotables on here.
He got more quotes.
And I don't beg to differ with y'all in a certain aspect because this is the introduction to Ghost.
Yes.
So why wouldn't you go harder?
Yeah.
But it's just something about Ray, man. Ray, like, if he didn't kill nothing else, he killed the best song on the album, which is Incarcerated
Yeah,
Scarface.
He killed that song.
You know what I'm saying?
the
So that
best
just
song on the
takes
album.
it surpass anything that anybody can drop on here.
Well, the second best, the best solo song. On
Yeah,
the
the best
album.
solo
Yeah,
song.
absolutely.
No question
All
about
right,
it.
so that was
It's
a
probably the best solo song in the Wu period, if you ask me. Like that joint is crazy.
That's a hard category
3 verses
right there.
too.
Oh, come on, man.
That's a
Incarcerated
tough category.
Scarfaces is
That's
crazy.
a tough category, though.
It is, but
That's
you
a tough category, man.
all right, line them up.
Mighty healthy.
Line them up, nigga.
Mighty Healthy.
Incarcerated Scarfaces.
Yeah.
I think I'll take Mighty Healthy over Incarcerated Scar. Mighty Healthy. Wow.
Shit.
You would take that over Incarcerated Scarface?
I'm not taking that over Incarcerated
Hold
Scarface.
on.
I don't know.
Shit.
That's tough. Mighty Healthy.
That's a
is
whole
hard.
different
Mighty Healthy.
conversation.
Hard.
Liquid Swords.
That's a
It
whole
is.
different
It's-
conversation.
It's an argument.
That's a good argument though. So you mentioned it. So what did this album do for Ghostface then?
It brought it. This was it.
Because what was okay?
This was
bro,
the
if my
red
memory-
carpet.
If my memory serves me correct, wasn't this Ghost without the mask the first time?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
first time
so-
you seen him.
Boom.
This was the red carpet.
Yeah.
This was it. This was like, yo,
I didn't
man.
expect that.
Yo,
This
all
is
right,
the Iron
I'm
Man.
dropping this, but my man next.
So now after this, it was like, okay, we need Iron Man now. Like we need
Absolutely,
Iron Man
it was
now.
already in the works.
I mean, because honestly, Ghost wasn't spitting like this on the first Wu album.
No, he wasn't.
He was
wasn't.
going in, but
He
not
wasn't.
like on this album.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Ghost is. I think he was better on here than he was on Iron Man.
I said the
In my-
same
in
thing.
my opinion.
Absolutely.
Raekwon destroys Ghost on Iron Man.
I agree.
I
think,
love Raekwon on Iron
but
Man.
now I understand. They said Ghost was going through stuff.
Yeah,
he had some
yeah.
health issues, so now that makes sense. But
Going through the whole
looking back,
diabetic thing,
when I'm
yeah.
looking back, hearing it, I don't feel like that was Ghost's best.
Yeah.
Like I feel
Well,
like
we know it wasn't,
He had moments. Well, we know
Jesus Christ.
because Supreme after hearing Supreme Clientele. But I mean, I just was like, okay, now that I knew something was off, it makes sense
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
But I thought he rapped better on here than he rapped on Iron
Yeah,
Man
I agree.
as a whole.
I agree with that.
As a totality. But yeah, it was a perfect alley-oop. Now it was like, okay, we need Ghost next.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, this was pretty much like his album.
Oh, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what? It was kind of like Snoop after the Chronic.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it was like, we need Doggy Style
Yeah.
now. Now I ain't saying Iron Man was Doggy Style, but
It was that same
It was the
anticipation.
same, like you
Yeah.
know, it was that lead up, man.
we was ready.
We was ready for sure. All right, what's your favorite song on Only Built for Cuban Links?
I like Rainy Days. I love
Wow,
that song.
really?
Yeah, I like
Wow.
Rainy Days a lot,
Of course.
man.
Verbal intercourse.
For winter,
Verbal intercourse. Man.
it's tough, man.
Verbal intercourse, then Incarcerated Scarfaces. But
Glaciers of
It's
Ice.
between them two, but if I gotta pick, it's Incarcerated Scarface.
I gotta go with
Incarcerated
Verbal
Scarface is one of them songs, man.
Yeah,
My top 25 ever.
Jeez,
that's hard.
Ever.
Jeez,
Top 25
Top
songs
25.
ever, and that list that's a mind-numbing list
That's
right there to narrow that
meat-
down.
a meat
to be
packer.
25.
A meat pack.
Think about that though. To be 25 on somebody's greatest song list, that's insane.
meat pack.
Yeah.
Hip hop though.
You gotta
I
make a
ain't-
playlist.
That's hard.
I ain't mad about the Incarcerated Scarfaces. I think I'm gonna go with Incarcerated Scarfaces, then Verbal Intercourse.
Who sampled it? Who sampled that Incarcerated Scarface beat? Recently,
I wanna love him.
last year or
If
so.
he hurts me.
I don't know. Remind me who did?
Meek Mill and Rick Ross.
They did.
Yeah.
They must have did a terrible job.
Yeah, it must
No,
have
they
been.
didn't.
It wasn't memorable.
No, they didn't.
What was the song? Meek Mill and Rick Ross from last
Niggas
year.
see you wanna lose when you in the news. And oohs.
I gotta go back and
It
listen to
is.
that.
It wasn't memorable.
100 grand.
Yeah, it wasn't memorable.
Man, split in two. I'm a main nigga.
It wasn't memorable to
I gotta
me,
check it out.
but it
I'm
might be to you. But
I'm
it
gonna
wasn't
pop
memorable
that
to
in
me.
as soon as we leave.
I think I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
Incarcerated Scarfaces too, but Verbal
Niggas wanna
Intercourse.
see you lose when they in the mood. Yeah, that's it.
It was alright. I mean,
Who was that? Shaq and Kobe, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shaq and
Shaq.
Kobe.
I forgot about that already. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
alright.
I gotta go with verbal intercourse. Man. That was
Verbal Intercourse.
man.
That was a
You
moment.
couldn't when I found out that he was gonna be on that album, man. My expectation level was crazy. And
He
that
delivered.
motherfucker delivered.
Nas-
everybody
Nas coming off of
delivered.
Illmatic too.
Everybody delivered. That shit
everybody
was
crazy.
crazy. Man,
Yeah, for
That
sure.
that song give me goosebumps. You know how when you hear a great singer, when you as a hip hop head, when you hear great lyrics, you get goosebumps. Right. That song gives me goosebumps, man.
Yeah, nah, sure.
Yeah.
Man, a lot of great songs to choose from. You ain't really wrong with nothing, man.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of great songs on this album. All right, where you got Only Built for Cuban Linx ranked at in Ray's solo discography?
Easily number one.
Definitely number one. Definitely number one.
I'm not even sure what.
Man, you act like Raekwon don't got no discography.
No. It's just I think
where you got it? Where
I mean, it's number one.
Number one, of course.
I personally like Immobilarity.
I like that a lot too. That was a good album.
I'm the only one that wasn't a fan of Immobilarity, but
I like the Immobilarity.
I'm
not saying it's only built for Cuban Linx.
I stand on it. I'm not a fan of Immobilarity.
But Cuban Linx, I mean,
you're missing a whole lot of songs on there.
Hey, I missed them. I bought it and I missed it.
Cuban Linx is
go for a ride and go.
I'm good.
Cuban
it's not
Linx
in my top 5 Raekwon albums.
Cuban Linx is in my top. I might say top 10 all time albums.
I told you that.
Hip hop. Period. Yeah, it's to me it's that cherished. It's that cherished.
I ain't mad at that.
It's in my top 10.
Definitely the best Wu-Tang solo album.
Absolutely.
Well, that's another argument because that's a different argument because Supreme. On any given day, I could say Supreme Clientele is better.
We can get into that discussion too. But I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know because I'm super hip hop guy. I do have a top 5 Raekwon album.
What's the top 5?
And Immobilarity
super hip hop.
and Immobilarity because y'all don't listen to music like I do. So anyway,
because you listen to Gunna.
Anyway,
that's your go-to now, nigga. Don't
that's your go-to on a Cuban Linx episode. Disrespectful, man.
He in the intro.
But anyway,
supposed to hold that shit for another intro.
Anyway, can I talk, man? God
Fuck
damn.
no.
All right, just because you didn't hear all these albums.
All right, come on, man.
Let's go. Immobilarity.
Let's go.
But anyway, my number 1 album is Only Built for Cuban Linx. My number 2, this is Raekwon top 5. My number 2 Raekwon album is Only Built for Cuban Linx Part 2. My number 3, and y'all might have forgot this, but it's The Wild from Raekwon.
Who forgot that?
Number 4 is Shaolin versus Wu-Tang, and number 5 is his newest one, The Emperor's New Clothes.
Shaolin versus Wu-Tang was dope too.
Yeah, that's my top 5 Raekwon album. I'm not a big fan of Immobilarity as an album. It wasn't my favorite.
He had bars on that album.
It was
with no RZA beats.
The beats was light. The beats was light. That's my top 5. But great question, Phil. Top 5 Wu-Tang solo albums, though, is Only Built for Cuban Linx number 1.
Hold on. I got a top 5, Ray. Don't do me like that, nigga.
Well, you act like you ain't know it.
I ain't never act like that.
All right, what you got?
You already know. It's this, Immobilarity, Only Built for Cuban Linx 2,
okay,
The Wild, and the new joint.
The Emperor's New Clothes.
Yeah, The Emperor's New Clothes.
All right. Sean, you a Wu-Tang, Raekwon, all type guy. You don't got no top 5 Raekwon?
Only Built for Cuban Linx. Only Built for Cuban Linx Part 2. Shaolin vs. Wu-Tang was really good. I like that. The Wild was really good. And his last one.
Yeah, I think that might be unanimous.
Yeah.
You might be the only outlier, Carl.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of him. I stand on it. I'm cool with that. And I went back and listened to it.
But I understand why.
And I went back and listened to it, and I still wasn't feeling it. So I'm okay with that. Immobilarity.
It was touching on a different level of things that you wasn't involved in.
That's cool, but
so I understand. I'm not cutting you for that.
That's cool, but Immobilarity was light, and he remade a what was that? A Ghostface song. It was terrible.
I got it.
It was terrible. Yeah. It was terrible, man. Immobilarity was not. He
had some bangers on there though.
He had some joints, but
Live
overall,
from New York, that was a banger.
Production wise, that joint was not like that, man.
Why this shit ain't cooking up right?
I stand.
Poppy told me this is solid white.
I like the
fucking wrap it up. Take it back.
I stand on, and I brought Immobilarity.
Still all this
I brought it and played it, but it was
tired of spending money. Might get these niggas
coming
laid
off with
out.
A purple tape. Like,
yo, Fernando sent me, stop acting hostile, and yo don't point that shit at me.
Yeah. Yo, listen, D, we got the best clientele since
83. Fuck it. Put it in the pot. Let's cook it.
It's definitely
like the stove up. He said, Junior, go to the store. Get some flowers. Sit back, burning the big Dutch.
Hold on. Talking to Mike. What you saying? This is the top 5 Wu-Tang solo albums now. You going?
Yeah. I'm a huge. This may sound.
You're Supreme Clientele.
I'm a huge. Yeah, I'm Supreme.
Well, go ahead. Put it up there. Don't hesitate.
On any given day, it could be Supreme Clientele.
Well, which one you gonna pick? If you gotta go and you need
this
one.
got more sentimental value. It's got more sentimental value.
So you picking this one?
Yeah, but I'm not mad at
So
the
what we
nigga that
talking
say
about?
Supreme Client because it's that great.
I understand.
So what you got? So you got
Your one in your
So what's the
possible.
top 5? What's the top 5? Wu-Tang
The
solo
original,
albums.
Oh, solo albums. Okay. Liquid Swords would be 3.
Okay.
I like Bulletproof Wallets, man.
That album could have been so much more if some
It
of
could
the
have been a little
samples-
better.
It could have been a little
love
better.
Bulletproof
I liked it
Wallets,
later.
But the samples
I liked it
didn't
later.
get clear.
I liked it
so
later
a lot
than
of
I
stuff
did
got
in the beginning.
I
pulled.
love Bulletproof Wallets. And Nigga Please, man.
I love Nigga Please, ODB.
I love Nigga Please,
Yeah.
man.
What's your favorite song on there?
It was a harder song.
It's like, you don't want fuck with me. Cause my name
I
is
forget
Old
what's the name of
Dirty.
that song, man. I got to go back and listen. I just know that album. I was shocked at how good that album was because it
He
was
had a
so
lot
much.
of-
It was so different from his first album.
He had a lot of Pharrell, Irv Gotti
Man,
did
that
a lot
shit
of
was
beats on there.
hard.
That joint was hard.
Man, that shit was hard.
Carl, like, no.
And an honorable mention.
Oh, you know what else is dope? Master Killer, No Set Date. That's a really good album too.
I don't remember that one, man. I don't remember. No. I'm not saying I don't remember.
It ain't that old. It ain't that
No, I
old.
don't remember that, John.
It was all right.
One thing, I don't got no meth album.
Me neither.
Nowhere in there.
Me neither.
His second album.
We ain't working on. We ain't doing no lot of thinking on the honorable
Yeah,
mention.
look.
Get back to us on that.
Mine is easy, man. It's
Mine's
easy.
real easy too. I'll let you go.
I'm gonna go with Only Built for Cuban Linx, number 1. Number 2, Supreme Clientele. Number 3, Liquid Swords. Number 4 is Iron Man. Number 5 is Only Built for Cuban Linx Part 2.
Mine's is sort of the same, but my very last one is, of course, Mobilarity. That's my top 5.
I could throw a bunch of Ghostface albums in there, but I'm trying not to do that. But I was
Cuban Linx,
Fish Scale was tough too.
Fish Scale was
Supreme
dope. I
Clientele.
was just thinking that Fish Scale. was
Liquid
dope.
Swords, Iron Man, Mobilarity. That's my 5.
Ghostface is. I think even though this is a Raekwon centered episode, I think this album really
I named 2 Ghosts.
Ghost
Yeah, I
is.
got 2 Ghosts,
I
too.
think
I got
I would
2
probably
Ghosts, too.
say Ghost is probably the most consistent.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang
Hands down.
member, man.
Hands down, not even a discussion.
Yeah, like
he the most consistent, the best discography.
Yeah, his
in my
discography
opinion.
is
You know what?
crazy.
You know what? Not even just Wu Tang. Put Ghostface albums against other people's,
That's-
and you
I'm-
can go
I'm-
album for album. Ghostface might win a lot of these.
it's not a lot of niggas that got an album better than Supreme Clientele.
Absolutely.
And then when you go down the line, you got
They definitely
the
got better
Tony
album than Iron Man.
You know what I mean?
Fish Scale, Big Doe, Rehab. He got
Yeah,
a
he
lot.
got
He got
yeah.
a lot of joints.
He might be in that underrated realm with Redman as far as being one of the most underrated rappers.
consistently
Consistent.
good.
His consistency is insane.
Nah, his
it's always
his discography stands up to
Yeah.
mostly everybody. So this album, this album came out at a time in New York of heavy New York classics. You got Ready to Die, Illmatic. You got the infamous.
Try.
You got Reasonable Doubt. You got these all-time classic New York albums that came out in the years right around this album. Like, where does this album stand with those super classics? Is it
top 3?
Is
top
it
4.
right top 3?
It's right there. It's right there. It's at the very worst top 5. At the very worst, Ready to Die, Illmatic, the infamous Only Built for Cuban Linx, and whatever album you want to throw in there. It could be a multi. I gotta have those 4 albums. I got to.
Top New York,
So
top
if you-
5 New York albums.
Yeah. So if you want
Definitely
to,
top 5.
you could throw Reasonable Doubt in there if you want to extend to that time period. That's the 5. That's the 5 must-have.
Freaks, would you take this over Biggie's first album, Ready to Die?
Me?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a big one, but I probably would.
I ain't mad at
It's
nobody
one of
that
my
would.
favorite albums of all time.
I'm not mad at nobody that would.
I was just saying.
It's one of my favorite albums of all time. That's Carl, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But this is one of my favorite albums ever.
It's in the big
Top
5.
10.
It's in the Fab 5 album.
This is a top 5 album. This is a top 5 album for sure, but they can't rap like Biggie.
It's not about rapping like Biggie.
Well, either way.
It's not about rapping like Biggie.
Anyway, it was a movie. If you want to talk about movie soundtracks,
We ain't gonna do that, man.
Biggie was a Ready to Die was a movie. It was a movie.
And so was this.
This was a movie.
But then when you break down bars.
Wow.
Break
Talk
them down.
about bars. Let's talk. That was his first album, Bars, too. Not even his second album. His first album, Bars, is better than mostly everybody bars.
I think we struck a
Man,
nerve.
look.
How about this?
I love it.
Production wise, what album had better beats?
We already know that. We ain't even gotta go there.
I know. I'm trying to poke the bear over here.
Ain't no need.
The bear been poked.
You already
sat
threw
up
him
in
off
his
some-
seat.
Primo got some classics.
Yeah.
Primo, don't act like Ready to Die beats was whack.
Oh, nah, that's
Easy
not
Mo
whack.
But you
Big.
seen what happened to that Primo and RZA versus? It got ugly quick.
I mean, it's
The Primo Biggie beats can't be touched by damn near nothing. So hey, look, y'all was quoting kicking the door in this episode.
We were.
I'm gonna say this. That
Primo's
Fab
not a better
Five.
producer than RZA. That's a fact. So we ain't gonna even go there.
I love RZA, but I would take Premier over.
That's close.
Not me.
that's not a slight.
That's close,
Not
man.
me. I'm taking RZA all day.
I think
Fine.
Premier.
If you had to take RZA and leave me with Primo, I'd be extremely happy.
And if you happen to take Primo and leave you with RZA, you'll
I'd
be
be
happy.
extremely happy.
Primo got the Holy Trinity.
Yeah, I'd be
We
extremely
understand.
happy.
Multiple songs from Jay-Z, Biggie, and Nas. I don't think they can be touched.
And he played them during the verse.
No, he didn't play all of them.
He played the
They
ones
can't
that
be
he
touched.
needed.
He got the Holy Trinity.
He played the ones that he needed.
But we can agree that this is
It's top 5.
This is
yeah,
top
yeah,
five.
I mean, at the end
No
of the day,
question
at the
about
end of the day, I'm not mad. Like, it's not like you choosing a whack album. Like
Yeah.
this album is a classic. But
we just sitting here. Just
I mean,
talking,
it could easily be top 3. You know, because if
I'm not mad at no order that nobody would put that
me
in.
personally, I'm taking this over the Infamous. But everybody
I'm not
wouldn't
mad
do
at
that. Everybody wouldn't do that.
I am.
I can
I'm taking it over
shuffle this.
Infamous.
I can shuffle this up, and any 5 you come up with, any order, I'm cool with.
Yeah.
As long as Illmatic is number one.
I'm taking this over everything but of that little era that we're talking about, of classics, first debut classics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking this over everything but Ready to Die and Illmatic.
I'm okay with that.
Anything else? I'm going with this.
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing nobody down.
I'm not going. I'm not going to draw the. I'm not going to draw the episode up no longer. So
I'm taking it over.
I'm gonna agree. I'm agree just for time.
Taking over Pac New York album too.
Yeah. Okay.
MC New York.
You know you just
let's poke
you
that
know you
bear.
just talking now.
Let's poke that bear. Let's poke that one.
You don't want to do that.
That one didn't even make the cut.
So Me Against the
You
World is
didn't
a
wanna
classic.
do
Me
that.
Against the World is a classic.
didn't even make the cut.
Me Against the World is a classic.
Bonafide.
Don't die.
I don't know. You got 4 niggas on the panel. It wasn't bona fide.
Hey, shit.
No. Me Against the World is
Nah.
a classic.
Nah.
because
We know because the
Me Against the
criteria
World
was-
ain't, Me Against the World ain't in this conversation.
No, that's
but
my
it's a
favorite
classic.
Pac album. That's my favorite Pac album. Shout out to my son who on his channel on YouTube and TikTok actually did a reaction as a young guy reacted to his first Pac album, and he loved it.
Okay.
He loved it. I suggested it to him because I think that's the most well-rounded Pac album.
Okay.
I love that album. I love it. It's one hell of an album. I think it's his best album. But I digress.
All right. As any albums came out in the last 30 years that remind you of Raekwon's Only Built for Cuban Links?
Yeah.
You know, I got all kind of reaches.
I got
Yeah.
reach.
Reach
Yeah.
Central. Go ahead, Freaks. What you got?
Why you put me?
Oh, you said you got
The burden, man. The burden, man. Benny.
What, Benny?
Burden the
Benny the Butcher?
Burden the Proof.
Yeah,
His
I'ma go with Burden the
name's
Proof.
Benny the Butcher. The chef Raekwon, I mean, it's a lot of
I'm
similarities.
gonna go with the bird. I'm gonna go with the bird.
I never even thought about that.
But that's
crazy.
the chef,
That's
the
one
butcher.
of them.
I think the burden of proof. I agree with you, freaks. But I can go a little deeper than that. You know, with Benny, just Benny alone. You know, the plugs I met. You know,
Too short.
Tana Talk 4. But I mean, it was the
Too
same.
short.
It was the same type influence.
Bad comparison. Too short. This is a hell of a rollout album.
Well,
this is like a red carpet.
I got a counter for you. Then
All right, come on.
You
Come
want
with
to
the
talk?
counter.
You want to talk Too Short? Well, Too Short. Daytona, Pusha T, which is short, but
Yeah,
it's a
it
great.
is,
but it's a great comparison.
Yes, it is.
It's a
Daytona's
great
that shit.
comparison.
Daytona is that
Yeah.
shit.
It's a
Daytona
great
definitely that
comparison
shit.
to this album.
Yeah.
You said the
It
last
definitely
30
is.
years?
30 years. 30 years.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm
Daytona.
gonna go with a. I'm gonna go with a
Two-
smidge. I'm gonna go with a smidger. I'm gonna go with a smidger. God forgives and I don't.
Oh, Rick Ross.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you,
Go
sir.
with a smidgen.
I was going there.
I'll
I'll say another one. Trap music.
Absolutely.
T.I. trap music.
Yeah.
Okay. I got another
The
one.
down south version.
I got another one. You want to
The
go
down
there?
south-
You want to go there? I'll go to one we just celebrated. It don't, not that it sounds like it, but the motivation that it was this album gave to New York, Jeezy gave to Atlanta with his form of trap.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
People-
Can't argue with that.
That's
go-
his.
I got
that-
another
That's
smidgen.
his form of only.
I got
Young
another-
Jeezy is Raekwon. That's the Atlanta version of this. To what that was to New York.
It's a great analogy.
I got another smidger. Another
that?
smidger.
Smidger.
From a king to a god. Conway.
Okay.
Well rounded.
Okay, I ain't mad at
Okay,
that.
okay.
I ain't mad at that.
Okay.
I got a couple ones where you gotta feel me for a second.
Smidger.
New York, Smidger. New York, another protege with him that's super nice. Don Cartagena, Fat Joe.
Oh,
With
absolutely.
Big
Oh,
Pun.
shit.
With Big Pun.
Absolutely.
With Big Pun.
Absolutely.
With Big
That
Pun.
album don't get the credit that it
That's a
deserves.
hard album.
Don Cartagena is one of my favorite
And he
albums.
got Big Pun as
Absolutely.
That album
Big Pump was the motherfucking anchor.
don't get the credit that it deserves.
It doesn't. I agree.
And I'm sure this album inspired Fat Joe.
One
to make
more
that.
for me. People may say this is a reach, but if you listen to the album and the production on it and the sound,
If
and
you close your eyes and make believe,
and his crew,
tap your heels two times,
and his crew, hold on, and his crew,
Yoga
with him-
Flame.
hold on, and his crew with him was on a lot. His crew with him was on a lot of the songs. I'm gonna go with Beanie Siegel to Becoming. Ooh, come on, man.
Whoa.
He got them slower songs like Heaven or Hell.
Wow.
Like, yeah, come on,
Yoga
man.
Flame.
Come on, man. Come
Yoga
on,
Shout out to
man.
Beans, whose discography is
on.
impressive.
Come on, to
Yeah,
Impressive
Becoming.
discography.
Beanie Siegel has an
Becoming.
impressive resume.
Why you think on part 2 he got Beanie on there?
Yeah.
You got more? You got more, Phil?
No. Because we trying to stay in that vein, right? We trying to stay in that particular
Absolutely.
lane. Okay.
Let's
all
not
right,
get up out of there.
Yeah. All right, let's stay in that lane. Yeah. But yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
We good? We
Yeah.
good?
Is that the only Rose one?
Shit, it's either that or motherfucker.
Deeper than rap?
Deeper than rap. This is what I'm thinking.
Ooh, Deeper Than Rap.
Because I mean,
I like Deeper Than
Because
Rap.
I mean, Rose run over like a 3-4 album stretch was
Absolutely.
god tier.
Big feature.
God tier.
Big features.
I like Deeper Than Rap, too. Deeper Than Rap, that's a good album.
Okay, but yeah, I think we summarized that one.
You got something else, Phil?
No, I was trying because Game got a couple that's insane, but it's not in that vein.
Okay.
It's not in that
I don't
vein.
know if I get Cuban Links, but
Nah,
what you got?
right,
What you
right,
got,
but
though? What you got?
because LAX and the Doctor's Advocate is crazy.
I don't like LAX, but
1991 was
but the,
crazy.
But the Doctor's Advocate is crazy. I
That's
like the
another
Doctor's
one.
Advocate.
Game, that's another impressive discography.
that?
He does.
Game,
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I
yeah,
agree
yeah,
with
yeah.
you.
Game is a
No, no.
rapping ass nigga, but
Oh, I agree with you.
I'm
I agree with
gonna
you.
push that one off the tip. What about
Go ahead, say it, man. Say it.
He says,
Say it. Don't hold back.
I'm trying to be selective. I'm not. I'm trying. I want to. I don't have a problem with being outrageous or blasphemous. I'm just trying to make the correlations in my head. But go ahead.
I'm the reaching king. So go ahead and say it. You can't.
Mr. Fantastic over there just reaching for shit.
All right, so only Built for Cuban Linx 2 came out in 2009, and he says he's gonna complete the trilogy with a part 3. So what do y'all think about part 2, and then him eventually releasing the part 3 to close the trilogy of this? You know, do you feel like this should have been? He should have just let it go.
Man, do that shit. Coming off of the Emperor's New Clothes. Do that shit, man. Do that shit.
But the thing is, like, when you say only Built for Cuban Linx, you're walking on sacred ground.
Yeah. He already walked on it though.
It's like walking on thin ice. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think only Built for Cuban Linx 2 was bad. Now, of course, it's not this, but I still felt like he was in that lane.
Yeah.
So now he did it. So now he stepped out there. He says he wants to close it out with 3. So, but. You know, Ghostface is about to, step into that territory again.
Sometimes you can get that energy from different places, man.
It's a tough thing to walk into. You know, Ghost is coming with. We'll see how time tells with Supreme Clientele Part 2. But Ghost is doing that. But you can't. It's hard to tap that. But I was pleased with Part 2. I wasn't expecting Part 2 to be Part 1. I just knew it wasn't going to be that. But it wasn't. It was good. It was a good album. Though.
Yeah.
As long as he got the right beats, the bars is always going to be there.
Now I don't know if he can get RZA on part 3. So I feel like he has to go outside again, like he did on part 2.
There's so many gaps. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like when it's different when you in that pocket and you just keep going. But when you talking pockets in between albums and you releasing other projects in between, you kind of lean on, okay, well, these 2 albums already dropped. Okay, all right, well, it may not be. But when you talking about you in that pocket and you like, okay, well, I already know what this going to look like because you coming right off the heels of that. And this is most likely cutting room floor stuff or stuff that didn't make the album. You still in that mode, so it's easier. When you're talking gaps, it's a little bit more difficult. But I think in this particular time frame, considering what's going on in that movement of, recapturing that glory, and guys actually don't like the Clips. The Clips recaptured that glory, man, and it was marvelous. It looked like Ghost recapturing that glory, especially looking at Nas coming off of the both trilogies. He's in that mode at that time, so it's a little easier to, get that project in that and stay in that lane. So who knows? I'm looking forward to it.
2 things that have to be done. That if they're going to do a part 3 like they did this in part 2, him and Ghost would have to lock in. They got to lock in and get into that mode, whatever mode they get into for this kind of music. They got to lock into that mode. This can't be no past verses.
Right.
They got to go wherever they going. Right. And they got to lock in, and they got to get whatever producers, because I'm sure it's not going to be RZA, because RZA ain't this.
It's the best time to do it, though, because they both got albums that's just came out. They can promote together, if you ask me. And what better album to promote is 2 of their best albums.
But if you know what I'm saying? If you're going to do it, you got to do it right.
You'll be out promoting the 30th year of this. You'll be out promoting the Emperor's Clothing. You'll be out promoting Supreme Clientele 2.
And you got fresh music.
And then you can dab into Supreme Clientele 1.
Yeah, you got fresh. It's a lot of fresh music.
They should be rocking out.
But also, I want to hear Wu members on there. Get
Absolutely.
Get Meth.
It got to be Ghost.
Get Mathematics on the beats.
Yeah, it got to be Ghost and Ray. It got to be the
Master
producers.
Killer,
the producers got to give them beats that's in this realm.
Dust Capadonna. We're capping that, man.
Cap don't need to be dusted.
Cap
he don't need to be dusted.
Cap been snapping lately. He been getting back into. He was veering off a little bit, but now he been getting back into his bag lately, man. So you gotta get it gotta have a Wu feel to it.
Yeah,
it gotta have a Wu feel to it, man, for sure.
I'm for it. I'm all for it.
I'm for it now too, man. Why not?
Yeah.
Close it out. Close the trilogy out, but just do it right. Do it justice.
Right.
as a hip hop fan, I want y'all to give it. If you're gonna go there, you gotta go there correctly. Ghostface has to be locked into it.
Yes.
And it got to start there.
Fully committed.
That's a hell of a challenge to yourself, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it has to have a Nas feature.
I think they just
The
locked
second
in
one
at this
didn't
point.
have. The second one didn't have a Nas feature, and the Nas feature would have been dope.
Yeah, but Nas said that he wished that he was on there.
On part 2?
Yeah, part 2. Yeah,
Oh, really?
So
I
I just think that relationship is mature to the point now where it's like a
It's
like a no-brainer.
It's going to happen.
Oh,
It's a no-brainer.
They
now.
brothers for real.
Yeah,
They
it's a
brothers for
no-brainer.
real. They brothers for real. All right, man. 30 years later, only built for Cuban Linx. The Purple Tape, man. 30 years later, man. How do y'all feel about this album, man? 30 years. What's the legacy? What's the legacy
All the
of this
talking
album?
we just did.
The legacy.
I carry it with me every time I get in the car.
Yo,
It's in the car.
He got a CD. He got the CD in his car just chilling. Like, we don't even listen to CDs no more.
I just carry it with
He just
me.
keep it.
It's the
Just
certain
keep it with
CDs
him.
I keep with me. It's
That's
about
that's
six,
the
it's about
legacy
6
right
or
there.
7 CDs I keep with me, and that's one of them.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Yes, I mean this is just a certified classic.
This is one of the this defines an era, first of all. It's one of those albums. It's like this album right here, it defines a time. It motivated a people. Like you just look at the DNA of all the people it inspired afterwards over these 30 years. Unless you know how big this album was. It's monumental for Ray. It's monumental for the Wu. It's like when all else fails, it's like you can go back. We got the Purple Tape though. You know what I'm saying? We got Only Built for Cuban Linx. Yeah, you right. We fell off, but we still got this.
Great album.
it stood the test of time. We're 2025, and we rave about this album right now.
Monumental.
Right now, you can put this in the deck, and it's not dated. That tells you how powerful the album is. It's not dated.
He can still tour this and make money.
Absolutely.
He about to.
Yeah.
And I love about this album is it was so organic because it wasn't about album sales. It wasn't about nothing. It just was like, this was the streets. This album was for the streets,
It's
man.
good music.
No compromising. They didn't compromise on this album. The only thing Ray compromised on was him mentioning that he wasn't a big fan of the concept of ice cream, and that was about it.
He did.
That was it.
But
he
it
said
worked.
that. Yeah, it
Yeah.
worked.
It worked.
One of his biggest songs.
It worked. I did hear him say that, but it worked. It worked, and it's a classic song.
Hell yeah.
It's a classic song. It's a
Still
classic.
classic.
This is a classic album in every sense of the word of a classic, man. 30 years. Wow, this is one of them ones, man.
Word.
This is one of them ones right here, fellas. Anything in closing about Only Built for Cuban Linx?
Classic.
Certified classic.
keep
One
it
of my
moving.
favorite Wu-Tang solo albums.
Major.
If you haven't heard Only Built for Cuban Linx, young people, and you just checking out this episode for the first time, go check it out, man. Go
Jump on.
listen to it. Let us know what you think, man. If you may not have heard it, you may have heard a couple songs from it, but not heard the whole album in its totality. Go check it out, man. Let us know what you think. But you are probably going to hear that it influenced a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about Benny. We talked about Pusha T.
The Clips.
Like the Clips as a whole. Like so many people. Like
Griselda.
Yeah, Griselda for sure. Conway. Like, man, Ghostface and Ray,
Yeah.
West Side Gun, all of that. They inspired a lot of people, man, with their style, man. A lot of New York that came afterwards. Like, even if they didn't rap like them, just the simple fact that, just the style, like, the way Fab dressed and all that streetwear, like, man, Ghost and Ray, man, like they inspired in so many different areas, man, with this album, man. Happy 30-year anniversary to Raekwon, Ghostface, Wu-Tang, and Only Built for Cuban Linx, the Purple Tape, 30-year anniversary, man. Salute everybody that was involved with this project. RZA, all the Wu-Tang members, Blue Raspberry, Nas, just they killed it.
Everybody,
man.
yeah.
The whole clan, man. Happy 30-year anniversary. to Raekwon, Ghostface, the Purple Tape, man. We Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure to go follow us at Concert Crew Podcast.
Download.
Make sure to go download, subscribe.
Push
we on
the button.
all digital platforms, man.
Support.
Continue, man, to run those views up, man. Go to our YouTube page, subscribe. We appreciate all the views, man.
Yes, sir.
But continue, man, subscribe, man. Continue to run those views up. As always, man, long live our brother Taz, man. We're going to continue to march forth. This was one of his favorite albums. Top 5, one of his favorite albums of all time. He loved this album, man. He loved this album, man. I remember when he passed away, we had like all his favorite stuff on the table, man. Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Linx, was one of those albums, man. He loved this album right here, man. He was a big fan. He, like I said, he said he got the cut with the part in it. He got the Cuban Linx because of Raekwon.
Yeah.
He was in 8th grade when it came out, so this is one of them ones for him, man. Classic album, man. Concert Crew Podcast, happy anniversary. Only Built for Cuban Linx. We here. We ain't going nowhere. Yo, Pito, hit us with the fader. We out.
Yes.